It's a UFC 295 watch along. Let's do it.
Start.
Let's do it.
Yes, indeed.
Are we on?
We are. Can you tell? You can't tell? It's UFC 295. We are here. Freddie is here. We are ready to go. We're on.
Madison Square, man. You know what? I have a feeling tonight some crazy idiot's going to do something, like jump in with a banner and all that kind of stuff. All the shit that's going down in New York. Who was it? Jamal Hill that his bus got attacked?
Yes.
You sent me that thing. That was insane, man.
That was crazy.
I was looking at the videos and I'm like, wow, man. Where's the cops?
Yeah.
You know, and Jamal Hill wanted to get out. He was like, I'm going to get out. And, like, they attacked him. I was like, oh, maybe it was just random, whoever it was, not knowing that it's Jamal Hill that's going to come out and just start pounding everybody. But apparently the protesters
So what happened?
recognized the logo of the UFC on the bus, and that's why they attacked it.
Oh, really?
Yep. So the UFC is like, you know, obviously we saw, like, the intro to the UFC tonight. You know, everywhere from Donald Trump to, who else was there? You got it?
Yeah, get there.
There we go.
There we go.
Like Donald Trump and all that kind of stuff is at the UFC. So, you know, I'm thinking like the protesters, you know,
Maybe
going towards the UFC.
They got political.
They got political, man, because I was like, oh, they just attacked a random like bus, van, or whatever you want to call it.
You don't think it was a random attack? You're
No,
saying
they recognized the UFC logo on it.
But to me, if you're protesters, would you attack a bus that says UFC?
For sure, some of them are boneheads.
But
Dave.
that seems pretty dumb because Jamal Hill and Robbie Lawler, I think, were inside a bus.
Lawler was there. Wow.
There was a bus that was attacked by some protesters yesterday in New York. They were
crazy.
They were, I think, pro-Palestine.
I don't know who they were.
Protesters?
I'm not sure. It was just like protest.
I'm not sure who they were, but I'm pretty sure that seemed to be the.
It might be the case,
deal?
yeah. But the thing is that, like, listen, man, you know, protest peacefully, whatever the hell you want to do, man, cool.
Don't attack UFC fighters. That doesn't seem cool.
You know, like you got Lawler in there.
Yes, but we did
luck.
see the UFC pay-per-view opening, which just happened a couple minutes ago. Just before we came on here, and they did show Donald Trump walking into the arena with Kid Rock and Tucker Carlson and Dana White by his side. It was quite a group of men walking into Madison Square Garden, and people seemed happy to see them.
They were happy, man. They were up on their feet cheering, man, standing ovation.
Interesting.
Look at all the Marines there. Shout out to, like, you know, all our soldiers, man, November 11th, man. And I'm kind of upset because on the way here, man, I lost my Remembrance Day pin because I would be wearing it. So all I got is this little thing. Can you see it? If you zoom in, it's a little pin with a Canadian flag. But, like, Dave gave it to me as a gift.
I didn't give it to you.
Yes, you did,
No, I put it on the table. I showed it to you, and then you just put it on yourself. And I was like, well, you're going to give that back because you're not keeping that.
Well, it is a collector's item, apparently.
Yeah.
It's a UFC Canada pin that was given to you by who?
By the director of UFC Canada at the time. So
beat me up, Scotty.
I thought I was here for an MMA show. I feel like it's a lot of politics from AJ already.
What a politics? They got attacked. Freddie, did you hear what I said, man?
Yeah.
The bus got attacked, man. It's not a joke.
AJ starting us off with a lot of politics, Fred, right? What's the story? Fred, what kind of freezy is that?
It's a free freezy.
You know, here in Canada during the winter, they don't sell them at Walmart, man. They take them out of the shelves. So I got like 2 boxes of 60 and a box of 27. I think I should be good for all with.
You learn something new on this show all the time, man.
So what flavor is that? Grape?
Raisin.
Hearing Fred. Can you hear him?
I hear him like really low, but apparently he hears us okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good, but
I don't know if the listeners can hear him.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Shout it out. Can you hear Freddie?
No, I think we can. I think
Grape.
Everything's good. Grape. Yeah, Fred said grape.
Leor's
I do hear
good
him.
comment from Leor.
I do hear him. It's just like AJ's very
Johnny,
loud.
I had a poppy, man, and I lost it on the way here. It kills me. I was like, I went crazy looking for that poppy. I almost got late to the show here. I can't find the poppy. And I'm mad. Dave knows I'm mad.
Yeah, he's been really upset about this lost poppy. He's like, I've held it on
all week.
All week, and I just lose it now. And it's like, this sounds like a man who loses things a lot, you know? It's like, I've managed to hold this for a whole 7 days, and now I lose it? It's like, man, I've a new record for me. I can't believe I lost it.
It's like my past relationship.
Oh. So we've got fights coming up here, guys. Like, let's focus.
Here we go. Pat Sabatini, man.
Pat Sabatini is actually walking out right now. He's going to fight Diego Lopez from Brazil. Sabatini, the American, minus 120, the favorite. Let's go to the tail of the tape, shall we? I mean, why am I talking when the numbers could do it for me? So there you have it.
Did he come out of, like I was saying on Thursday, Cage Fury in New Jersey?
The CFFC?
Yeah, man.
Cage Fury Fighting Championships. Yeah, he's a
fought
former
TJ
Cage
Laramie.
Fury
That's why you remember
featherweight
him.
champion. Say it again, Fred.
He fought TJ Laramie. That's why.
Yeah, that's it. He fought
remembers.
TJ, man. Another great fighter.
In the UFC.
Mhm.
And he won that fight. Sabatini, 33 years old. We're
That-
looking to Yuri Prochazka, Alex Pereira in the main event. Sergey Pavlovich, Tom Aspinall, co-main event. Those are the big fights here for UFC 295. We don't have John Jones. No John Jones. He got hurt.
Johnny's gone.
But we got some good fights. Prochazka and Pereira, that's a pretty good light heavyweight title fight for the vacant light heavyweight title. Sergey Pavlovich, Tom Aspinall for the interim heavyweight championship. Before that, though, we're going to go with Diego Lopez, Pat Sabatini in the opener. Then we got Matt Fravola and Benoit Saint-Denis. Then Jessica Andrade and Mackenzie Dern getting us ready for the co-main and main event title fights.
Listen, man, I started my parlay with Sabatini. Let's see how this goes. I'm pretty confident. I mean, Lopez, man, great fighter out of Brazil.
I like Lopez.
Yeah, he's dangerous, man, with that haircut. Every time he comes out with that haircut, I'm like, how the hell does he manage to keep it?
But also in the promo, like in the little video package, they showed his submission when he like sort of knee bar or leg bar, like he pulled the guy's leg completely. And that I remember that submission. That looked painful.
The thing with Sabatini, he's a great grappler, man. They were just showing some stats, and like I was saying on Thursday, the guy has great grappling skills. He has 64% of octagon control. You know, the guy he's hard to fight, you know, but yeah, Lopez is dangerous, man. There's no doubt about it. But I still went with Sabatini. I think Sabatini is going to be able to overwhelm him. We'll see how he goes. My parlay can end right now, but I don't think it will.
Right. And my parlay was Yuri and Sergey. Straight up, main, co-main, keeping it simple, Yuri, Sergey. And I believe they were both slight underdogs going into the fight.
Yep.
And Fred's parlay, also simple. He went with Sergey and Pereira, right?
Simple, man.
And AJ going with a 5-fight parlay going into this one. Sabatini, BSD, Mackenzie Dern, Sergey or Aspinall, I forget.
I took Aspinall, man.
Right.
Come on.
Aspinall and Pereira.
Manchester. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we're
Did you see Aspinall coming in? He's heavier than Sergey. He's just a massive guy. He's 6'5", Sergey's 6'3", but he came in heavier. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be a tough one, man. If he doesn't get knocked out, like I said on Thursday, Aspinall is a very, very well-rounded fighter, very like smart fighter, man. His fighting IQ is there. He'll be able to like stay away from those power punches and just basically win each round. I don't think Sergey's gonna get knocked out.
I think
he might be submitted, man.
I think Aspinall will get knocked out.
It could be, man. If that power punch, like I said, that Fedor power punch is on the mark, man, yeah, you know, Aspinall's going to go to sleep. But he's too smart to put himself in that danger, man.
we'll see. I'm looking forward to the fights. The main and co-main are going to be pretty electric. You got a heavyweight title fight, an interim, but whatever. It's a heavyweight title fight. And then you got the light heavyweight title fight. Those are some fun divisions. Championship fights in those divisions are always good. I'm disappointed we're not getting John Jones, because John Jones is one of the most exciting fighters to watch and the greatest of all time. But we're getting some pretty good fights instead.
I just saw something from Jason Pete out in Mexico, man. Mexico! I was with a whole bunch of Mexicans yesterday, man. It was crazy. But listen, did you see his comment? I didn't know that.
That Tom Aspinall was a professional boxer and trainer with the Fury family, but he might be wrong, he's saying. He's not sure if that's true.
Well, let's look into it, man.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting if
you
he
look
was.
into it.
I will.
All right.
To my Latino crew from yesterday, man, that's watching. Hola. I was with guys from Honduras, Mexico, Guadalupe, Peru. Crazy, man.
Oh,
Those guys were crazy.
He trained with them, maybe. Possibly. Shout out to Lior. Shout out to Johnny North.
Johnny!
Lior says, seeing those people accompanying Dana White makes me kind of embarrassed for the sport. Yeah, right? A little bit. You kind of go,
Why?
Why, man?
Uh-oh. See, I'm outnumbered
Former
here, Lior.
president?
Yeah.
A guy who had a TV show with great ratings?
It was a
and
good show.
A guy that sold a bunch of music, man.
You're fired.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about Tucker Carlson's show. I was talking about Donald Trump's TV show. His TV show was really good.
Well, I just saw Kid Rock. He's front row for real, man.
Yeah, of course.
Here we go, man. It's down.
Okay, here we go.
And here we go.
Fight.
Damn right.
The fight has begun. Are we in round 10?
So a lot of back and forth, like, first kick thrown by Lopez. Look at that hairdo, man.
These are featherweights. I mean, Are these guys... Where are these guys ranked right now? Are these guys ranked at featherweight?
They're not.
They're
Whoa,
not?
big right by Sabatini, man.
There would be a number
Clap
next to
Lopez.
their name. Like
Lopez
usually when a
fucking
guy is ranked, don't they have a number next to his name on the little
No, it's not saying anything, Fred.
overlay?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Usually there is a number there.
So they're not ranked. And they're on this pay-per-view? No,
Well, they're two exciting fighters,
They're
man.
not ranked in the top 15.
Wow, Sabatini is like throwing kicks and punches, man, landing. Obviously, the more aggressive fighter at this point.
Is this... I'm just trying to understand...
Why?
Yeah.
Probably because he's from New Jersey, man. You need some...
He's from Pennsylvania, Sabatini.
Is he? I thought he was from Jersey, man.
I mean, Pennsylvania is
look
pretty...
at this.
It's close.
Whoa, Lopez.
Oh, big takedown from Lopez in the scramble.
I tell you, I like Lopez.
Oh, Lopez
Sabatini's
hurt him. Sabatini's in big
Damn
trouble.
it.
I like
That's
Lopez.
the end
Oh,
of
it's
it.
over.
My
It's
My
over.
parlay is gone.
It's over.
Bet
told you
99.
I like Lopez.
It's not happening tonight. Shit, what the hell happened, man? Sabatini was doing so well. He tried to go for that
He
double.
wasn't,
He
man.
stumbled.
That's
got
AJ.
clipped, and then it was like 1, 2, 3 shots, man. He went up against the ring. And Donald Trump is
Like he was doing so great, man. He didn't do nothing.
Damn it, man. Lopez freaking hurt him, man.
This sport is a joke. Anybody that makes fun of me for watching WWE that watches the UFC needs to check themselves. This sport is ridiculous.
What are you talking
Get
about?
outta
It's the greatest
here.
sport in the world. What are you talking about,
I
Dave?
love it. I love UFC. It's great. But, like, come on. There are people out there that are like, MMA is so much more, WWE is so, I'm like, well, come on, guys.
Well, they kind of sit in the same like table, man.
It's
you
the
got
same thing. It's
Vince
all the
McMahon,
same.
Dana White. They're
It's
all in
all
the
the same.
same. They're all in. They're one company now,
It's
man.
all the same.
Except Vince McMahon today. Was it today or yesterday? It was yesterday. In fact, he sold like I think, I don't know how many, 28 million shares or something like that. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Man,
He sold a lot. He sold a
Like-
bunch of shares and made a bunch of money. He's cashing out, man. I think he realizes what they're realizing. Like, they're realizing Vince is maybe not the guy you want to do business with, maybe not the most collaborative guy.
so you think they
And that's
forced them?
putting it nicely. Vince is also a complete maniac. Like there's that.
But he
too.
does. I'm telling you, he looks weird, man. Like every time I look at him now, I'm like, damn, the guy looks like he's a walking plastic.
Yo,
man.
he looks crazy. I don't look crazy, damn it. Look at my mustache. I look great. I paid off 6 women this week. It's fucking crazy, man. I mean, they're figuring out like, oh, Vince is nuts. Maybe we don't want to give him this much power. And Vince is like, why aren't you giving me power? I'm cashing out. You know, he's just mad. He's just angry Vince, which is
I think he made like $100 million with this
is.
transaction.
I'm not surprised by any of what's going on.
Maybe you
with
know,
Vince.
look, honestly, how old is Vince, man? He wants to cash out and like enjoy the rest of his like
He's 70,
attorney fees.
70. He might be 75 now. He's 74, 75, I think.
$100 million as of yesterday, man. Vince, send us some of that money, man. Ringside needs it.
Yeah, right. He's not giving us a dime. Whoa, God, he's 78 now?
Damn.
I didn't realize Vince was 78. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's still looking pretty jacked.
Yeah. He looks strange for 78. I was going to say he looks good for 78, but
You have to think
he
about
looks
that.
strange. The hair is... He would look good for 78 if the hair and mustache weren't so black. You know? Like, it's the face that makes him look weird. The rest of him,
He looks like a villain in some character, you know? I'm trying to figure which
he
one.
looks
Goldfinger,
evil.
Austin Powers kind of thing?
Yeah, Vince is a wild guy. If you have followed Vince at all, you know how crazy Vince McMahon is. The stories can go on for days.
Imagine the stuff like in this guy's closet. Jesus.
I love the story where Vince, like, somebody's eating something every day, and he's like, what the hell is that, you know? And they go, it's a burrito, Vince. And Vince goes, what the hell is a burrito? Like, angry. And it's like, 2010 or something at this point. It's crazy. And then nobody has the heart to tell him that it's basically what he eats every day for lunch, which was a steak wrap that he dipped in ketchup.
Are you kidding me?
That's what he ate every day.
Vince
He probably
is whack,
still does. Crazy. And what's crazy is that I know that. That's an even crazy.
That's
like,
crazy.
Why
man.
do I know these things? Because Vince is a fascinating character. Like,
He's a cartoon character for sure, man.
There'll never be another Vince McMahon. Dana White is a successful promoter, and he's got his quirks, but he's no Vince. Vince is fucking crazy. Dana's not going off the top of a steel cage through a table, wrestling Stone Cold Steve Austin. Dana's not doing that. Dana almost boxed Tito Ortiz. Like, that's as far as he went.
Really? You probably would have got hurt, but,
You don't remember that? It almost happened.
I don't remember that.
See, AJ's MMA history is, like, not there.
Well,
Fred?
the good thing is that I got a book, like, this week, man, given to me, like, from the guys from the cafe. Thank you, guys. It's a great book, man. Like, it talks about the history
think
of,
AJ
like,
doesn't
the
retain
UFC back in
information.
1993, man.
What do you say, Fred?
AJ doesn't retain information. He just he's a tape cassette that you press play and it just goes on and on and on, but there's nothing new that's coming on the tape. AJ doesn't retain any information.
It happens, man.
They just showed Bill Burr at the fights.
Look at that.
There's
Dustin,
a
man.
celebrity I could get behind, Bill Burr. And Justin Gaethje is there, too.
Look at him, man. Looking good.
Bill Burr was looking good. You guys like Bill Burr? He's a funny guy. You guys don't watch Bill Burr? I'm surprised. You guys neither of you guys watch Bill Burr's comedy ever. You guys are not fans of Bill Burr. Do you know who I'm talking about even? When they showed Bill Burr on TV, you guys don't know who Bill Burr is? Really?
I know.
I mean, I know the name.
But I'm not like, it's not like my, he's good, but he's not my favorite.
What?
I've never seen a show of him.
Really?
But I know his name.
Watch a Netflix Bill Burr special, Fred. You would enjoy it.
He's like, no Joe Rogan.
I don't have Netflix anymore.
Oh. Well, watch a Bill Burr special on YouTube or something. Like, he's good. Leor says Bill Burr is awesome. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that you guys are not Bill Burr fans. F is for Family. It was tremendous. I like everything Bill Burr does. He's great.
Can you play something?
I don't think so. There's Yuri Prochazka walking in wearing some sort of ninja robe.
His red leopard
Looking
skin.
pretty damn cool. Look at that ninja, man.
Look at him.
You guys think this guy's going to lose tonight? Look at this Pereira. He's coming in wearing a suit. Regular. The other guy was walking in wearing a samurai robe.
Pereira's
Dude.
looking
did
good,
you see him
man.
yesterday with his
Get
warrior
that chain.
face painting and all that? You know, listen, man, like I said on Thursday, Dana White, man, said of all the craziest, scariest guys he's ever met, it's Pereira, man. I believe it, man. Even with that suit, man, he looks loco. It's going to be a good fight, man. But it's the layoff, man, and the shoulder injury. We'll see what happens. It's going to be tough, man.
Yeah.
But so far, man, you know, the underdog won.
Well, in the first fight on the pay-per-view, that's true. Diego Lopez was the underdog, right? He came in at, well, he wasn't a heavy.
It was
No,
pretty
it was close,
even,
but
man.
still.
And I want to go back to AJ saying Sabatini was doing good, man. What was he doing good, man?
Fred, come on,
I was
man.
about to say AJ already has this round 10-8 for Sabatini.
No, man.
30
Listen,
seconds
prior
in.
to that barrage of shots from that like double leg takedown that went like south, I mean, he got fucked up. He didn't tuck his head in and he got clipped. But prior to that, Fred, he was like unleashing more shots, kicks, and everything. There wasn't much coming from Lopez. But, you know, it obviously changed. But you're going to go for a double, man. Make sure that you at least try to complete it. Not do a double and lift your chin so that the guy can clock you. He got hurt, man. Anyways, my parlay's done.
Oh, wow, that was quick.
Damn it.
That's great. The confidence before when he puts the parlay down is incredible. Incredible confidence.
It was incredible confidence, man.
And it shatters so quickly. So quickly. Johnny North says, F is for family is must see. Yeah, see, Johnny, you get me. You get me, John. You understand what I'm saying. And he also says Dave loves Home Alone 2.
Oh, yeah, that's
which
great.
I do. I also love Home Alone 1. I love 1 and 2.
Home Alone
What does
1
that
is
got to do with
better.
Bill Burr?
What do you say, Fred?
Home Alone 1 is much better.
No, the 2 is good, man. New York, man, it was like, that was tough, man.
I don't know, man. Lost in New York is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
I think 1 is better. 1 is my favorite, but 2 is
It was good, man. The way he attacked those guys,
Duncan's-
the sticky bandits,
Duncan's toy chest, the turtle
Yeah.
doves.
the pigeons.
When they're in the back of the truck to escape the sticky bandits, and they escape prison, they're in a truck, you know. They're in the fish market, they smell fish, you know. When they catch Kevin and they're running through the park,
It's great, man.
chasing him.
The fireworks. Very well made, the second one.
Home Alone 2 was good, man. I don't know.
And the way he got lost, like he
It was
missed
good,
his
but
family, it
number one
was
is
great.
better.
The kid met
So
Donald
let's go
Trump
see
in that
what
film. Remember that?
IMDb says.
Remember he met Donald?
That's true. Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2, Fred. Which
And the best was the concierge in the second one. That guy was so funny.
also the bellman, Rob Schneider.
Oh, Schneider was the best. When he got the gum as a tip.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
that was pretty good. That was good.
As a true bellman would do. What's happening here, Dave?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, I went with like BSD on this one.
Who cares what you went with? You got losing picks, man. Your picks
All
are
right,
terrible.
so
It's because of this pin, I think.
on IMDb, Home
gonna
Alone
keep it
1
now.
is a 7. AJ, man, let me talk.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Freddie. I swear.
Home
Let
Alone-
him talk. Maybe
Home
we can
Al-
shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk
Home Alone
louder.
1 is a 7 point. All right, man.
Home Alone 1 is 7 point what, Fred? AJ, shut the... I can cut
I
his
don't know.
mic
I
off,
think I'm
actually.
just going to quit because seriously, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I turned
Home
his mic
Alone
off.
1 is a 7.7 and Home Alone 2 is a 6.8. Home Alone 1, man. Much better.
Wow.
Yeah, but they got more fans on the second.
I guess that settles it. Yeah, he's talking and his mic is off.
But I couldn't hear him, man.
I mean, you could kind of hear AJ in the background from my mic, but he doesn't actually have a mic, which is nice.
It is actually.
It's kind of nice. I could put him on timeout a little bit, right?
You motherfuckers, man. I'll see you on the mat, both of you at the same
It's
time.
needed.
All right, he's back.
Fred, I couldn't hear you. I swear to God. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear him at all. I didn't realize he was talking.
Well, maybe your headphones aren't loud enough.
It's happened a couple of times.
Now I can hear him.
All right, now you're better? I think AJ's headphones are just not loud enough, too. That might be it, too.
Freddie, talk.
Might be old age and
No, I
his
hear.
hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not now. I hear you.
I think it is partly old age. Partly he keeps talking, and it's hard to hear somebody when you're just
But you,
nonstop. You know?
When you love your own voice.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, you know? Huh? Huh? This guy.
this guy.
Alice Shanks says Rob Schneider is a cinematic genius. Oh, shout out Sandro.
Sandro.
Oh, Sandro's watching. I love you, Sandro. I hope you're good, man.
I met Schneider, man, in the streets of Montreal. He's not a very tall guy.
We got Matt the Steamroller Fravola coming out. Steamroller Fravola. Do you think he's going to steamroller Benoit Saint-Denis?
I didn't think so.
He might. He's pretty good, steamroller.
Yeah, but BSD, man.
Don't discount the steamroller.
Fravola.
Is our feed a little choppy? We getting choppy? Are we buffering here?
Let's take a look.
Not us. I mean our pay-per-view. Are we good? I thought it was like...
No.
Oh, no, we're good? All right.
Are you seeing things?
Maybe.
I was like, everything seems to be okay up there. Who's that guy with the hat in the back there? Oh, that's Gordon Ryan, no?
That is Gordon Ryan with the hat. Yep, Gordon Ryan is at
he's
these fights.
Huge, man.
Yeah, he's a big
Looks
dude.
like a wrestler, like from the WWE.
And there's a man from the National Guard,
Major General.
Konata Crumbly. He's there in Matt Fravola's corner.
That's right.
Is Matt Fravola in the military? or
Yeah,
something?
he's with the National Guard.
Matt Fravola is?
Or former. He saluted him.
Okay. No, but that guy. No, not the Major General guy.
Matt Fravola, yeah,
he
that's what I'm
saluted
saying.
Matt Fravola. So maybe Fravola was in.
That's what I said, man. What am I talking? Japanese?
He is a lieutenant in the United States Army Reserve. Okay. There we go. Matt Fravola is a military guy. I understand. And this is, like, I know it's Remembrance Day here in Canada, but in the States, it's like a weekend of something, too.
Veterans Day,
It's
man.
Veterans Day in the
Of course.
States. I don't know all the American holidays, man. I'm not American.
Dave.
Why am I supposed to know all the American holidays and when they are?
World War II?
Is that Veterans Day?
Everything's linked in, man.
Isn't Veterans Day just them celebrating all the people that have done military?
Absolutely.
It's not specific to World War II, right?
No, not specific, but
All right. BSD. I always want to say BFD.
he's 12-1.
You know what BFD stands for, AJ?
BFD?
Yeah. BFD.
I know the BMF.
You don't know that, BSD, Benoit Saint-Denis.
That way?
BSD is a BFD. He's a big fucking deal. No?
Well, he is in this fight. He's a favorite, man. Coming in 12-1. Super strong fighter, man, out of Paris. He was part of my parlay, man.
You got BSD?
I had yeah. I do.
BSD, the BFD? Steamroller Fravola, plus 185, the underdog.
He might be charged by the crowd and everything, man. So it could go with.
He's won 3 in a row. He's been steamrolling lately. I don't know. I didn't put BSD on my parlay here because I feel like Steamroller Fravola fighting at home has a good chance.
And listen, the guy's always been an underdog. In all his fights, he's been an underdog, and he's won. So this could be another one.
I'm going with the Steamroller Fravola. Fred, who are you going with here?
I'm going to go with Benoit.
All right. Fred going with the man from France, Benoit Saint-Denis. I'm going with Steamroller Fravola. And the fight about to start here.
Here we go, man.
Here we go.
Second fight of the night. Feels like we haven't had a lot of fights, right? Because the last one didn't last very long. Here is Steamroller Fravola throwing a kick to the body. BSD responding with a kick to the thigh.
Let's see if another underdog comes out, man.
Here comes the Steamroller. Shout out to my man Sandro watching. So many good stories I could tell about Sandro
So say them.
and myself and the things that we got up to, but I probably shouldn't tell any of those stories.
Like, does it get you arrested?
Oh, down goes the Steamroller.
Oh!
He gets kicked down, and BSD goes for a guillotine, but Steamroller slips out of it. Now Steamroller in the full guard of BSD, looking to pass.
Jeez,
And
nice.
BSD with a nice sweep gets on top of the Steamroller. Steamroller trying to roll out of it.
He's
BSD looking to control. Steamroller getting back to his feet, looking for a double leg, and he takes down BSD. Big takedown slam from the Steamroller Fravola. And he is now in the full guard of Benoit Saint-Denis. Benoit trying to get back up to his feet. Steamroller getting a front headlock. They clinch. They separate. Oh! Benoit Saint-Denis with a head kick on the separation knocks out the Steamroller Fravola.
Jesus. But you see that? I knew that was happening, man. It clipped him right underneath the nose, man. I think it broke his nose for sure, man. It was too bad because Matt really came out of that like a couple of times, rolled out like defensively, was able to get out of a really vulnerable situation, but he got clipped, man. I thought it hit him right under the nose, but it looks like it got him right on the side of the temple, cut a pretty nice gash by the side of his right eye. BSD pulled it off, man. But he looked like he was going to have a bit of a hard time there.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, Steamroller was looking all right there, but then BSD, just as they separated on the clinch, Steamroller was moving to the side, and then
boom,
he just gets clipped with his hands down. Boom, big head kick that he didn't see coming, and it hit him perfectly right above the eyebrow, and it cut him immediately. Boom, and it wasn't even the shin; it was the top, like it was the top of the foot that hit him right here, right on the forehead. Cut him, dropped him. The momentum of it all. Yeah, knocked him unconscious.
BSD like planned that like perfectly, man.
Really nice.
And that's the thing with like guys, you know, that fight and they're backing up from a scramble. They're backing up like to walk away, not thinking that anything's gonna happen. He's got his hands down, not enough time to do anything. Like you're gonna step back. You gotta keep those hands up. At least one hand has to be up. He's stepping back with his hands right here at chest level. BSD, like the momentum is going on the positive side. He's backing up on the negative, and this is what happens. You got to be prepared at all times, man. When you come from a scramble and you back up, you got to get those hands up. You got to get those hands up. BSD timed it perfectly, man. He knew he was going to back up. He went with the momentum and clipped him. Too bad, because Matt was doing pretty good there. Like, he got out of, like, two nice, like, escapes. And he started putting pressure. They stood up. It could have been 50-50, obviously, at that point, but obviously it didn't happen.
Jeez.
BSD timed it perfectly, man.
That was a very nice kick. I mean,
man.
It was a very perfectly timed kick there from Benoit Saint-Denis.
Kickboxing, man. That's a perfect kickboxing like
coming
move.
Through, knocking out the Steamroller Fravola in front of his hometown. That sucks for the Steamroller. I don't know about hometown, but he's from home state.
Yeah, there's a lot of support for him, you know. It sucks, you know, to go down like that, but hey.
BSD with a big win, and he continues to be impressive, Benoit Saint-Denis. Like, he keeps on winning. He's 27 years old. He's now won 5 in a row in the UFC, beating Thiago Moises, and now the Steamroller Fravola. He lost his first fight in the UFC, but then has, now won 5 in a row. He's looking quite good. That was a nice kick. and then who
Listen, man.
who knows where he winds up next, but
He's dangerous, man.
he's definitely a player at 155 pounds.
I mean, dude's in shape. He's got skills. He's dangerous.
Yeah. And, like, he seems well-rounded because he showed some decent wrestling. He got taken down, but he kept his guard. He was able to get up pretty quickly. You know? He showed some decent grappling. And, he's obviously got some skills standing
Finishes
up with that head
people
kick.
also.
Say again?
He finishes people, which is fun. They're
Yeah.
showing like the active finishing streaks, and he's there with Shavkat and Pavlovich.
Yeah, he's up there for sure.
Yeah. I mean, problem is it's tough to kind of break through at 155 pounds. There's so many good, talented fighters at 155. I don't know where he ranks among them.
Well, he's looking good, man.
Is he ranked right now? I think they said he was like 16th, maybe.
Yep.
But they don't really rank him past kind of 15. So,
Look at this.
but
Look
Matt
how
the
he's-
Steamroller Fravola was ranked 14th. So he just beat the 14th ranked guy. So you figure he's going to crack the top 15 here
Yep.
with a win. And then, who knows? Could be Bobby Green, could be Jalen Turner, could be Rafael Dos Anjos.
Well, I'll tell you that. They got to watch out for this guy because he's looking like he's going to steam through all those guys.
Yeah, I think he's punched a ticket into the top 15, and he'll be looking at a big fight next time. I mean, he just beat a top 15 guy in the Steamroller Fravola. Interesting that the Steamroller was ranked in the top 15. Benoit Saint-Denis not, but Benoit Saint-Denis came in as a big favorite. Oh, they're showing Justin Gaethje's face on the screen.
Did he say that? Did he just call out
I
Dustin
think
Poirier?
I think it was Gaethje. No, they showed Gaethje's
Say.
face. I think he wants to fight Justin Gaethje in Paris.
The God of War, man.
Oh, that's cool. Benoit Saint-Denis, Justin Gaethje. That'd be a fun fight. That'd be a massive fight for Benoit Saint-Denis. I don't know if he gets
it's a
that.
big step up, man.
Like,
When you're like 16th, probably 14th now. I
don't
think it's going to happen.
that doesn't really make sense, right?
He needs a couple of more, like,
Because Gaethje,
Jared Leto.
Jake Gaethje, I feel like is in the talk for a title shot, right? Why would he fight Benoit Saint-Denis?
Yeah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense for Gaethje.
No, it makes no sense for Gaethje. He just beat Dustin Poirier after Islam Makhachev fights Charles Oliveira in a fight that you figure Islam will win. What does Islam do after that other than fight Justin Gaethje? You know what I mean? I don't think Benoit Saint-Denis makes a lot of sense for Gaethje right now. Benoit Saint-Denis called out Gaethje at the fight, but I think a guy like Jalen Turner or Rafael Dos Anjos is more where he's at. Maybe a Rafael Fiziev or a Armin Sarukian, Mateusz Gamrot, somebody like that, but I don't think Bobby Green. But I don't think he shoots up to Justin Gaethje quite yet. I think he'll need to beat one or two of those guys that I just mentioned before getting up to that level. But he's good. Yeah.
Big time good.
Nice knockout. Big win for Benoit Saint-Denis tonight and continues the first round knockouts. The first fight lasted 1 minute, 30 seconds. Diego Lopez knocking out Pat Sabatini. The second fight lasted 1 minute, 31 seconds. So we got 1 second more, but we're not seeing a lot of fights here. They're showing us some highlight packages of stuff that's happened before. They gave us a power slap commercial.
It's going to be a lot of
This is a
lot of commercials.
Oh, this is a promo video for Kobe Covington, Leon Edwards. Which
And
I
is
guess
that what date?
Is that the next pay-per-view? UFC
December?
296, December 16th, Las Vegas. Cool. That card is interesting. You got Alexander Pantoja against Brandon Royval. Pantoja defending the flyweight title. Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett is on that one. Shavkat Rakhmonov against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is on that one. Ian Machado Gary against Vicente Luque is on that one. Josh Emmett against Giga Chikadze. They got some good fights. I like that Shavkat Wonderboy fight. Anytime we get to see Shavkat, I'm excited. That guy's amazing.
Wonderboy too, man.
Shavkat Rakhmonov. Yeah, but I think, Shavkat's going to do Shavkat things to Wonderboy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, guys.
He's the gatekeeper now, man.
Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern is up next. Our boy AJ, real excited about that fight for sure. I know you've got Mackenzie Dern. I think Andrade has a shot.
She has a shot, but like I was saying on Thursday, man, when you're 1-3, man, you've lost some pretty big names, but Mackenzie Dern, her stand-up game has improved so much. It's like we were talking about Thursday, man, I thought she had a great fight, which she did, against Angela Hill, man. She outstruck her, and when it gets to the ground, you got Mackenzie Dern, one of the top, jiu-jitsu, grapplers in the game, world champion, many times, who's fought, some of the biggest female fighters, man, in the absolute divisions and won. The girl's a beast, comes from her dad, the Megaton, who's a world champion himself.
All right, here we go.
No,
AJ's going to start talking about Mackenzie Dern. Yeah, I understand, AJ. You're really
if it gets
a big
to the
fan.
ground, like I said on Thursday, Andrade's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but she's not a Mackenzie Dern.
Andrade's really strong, though.
She is, man. Her striking game is great, but Mackenzie, man, her striking game is. I find it so.
I'm
great.
changing my pick. I got Andrade.
Oh, let's go.
You can both go there, man. But I'm going to tell you, Mackenzie.
I'm going
Dern's
with Andrade too. I'm going with Andrade. She's a good underdog pick. I wouldn't bet on Mackenzie Dern. Didn't put her on my parlay. I didn't trust any of these people. I only trust two people on this card: Sergey Pavlovich and Yuri Prochazka.
Look, man, Andrade can have all the punches she wants, but Mackenzie Dern has never been knocked out. Just saying.
Andrade plus 195 the underdog. Mackenzie Dern minus 238 the favorite. I got Andrade by decision. I think Mackenzie Dern will struggle to get the takedown, and when she does, it'll be a stand-up fight, and then, I don't know. I don't know how that'll go for her.
I'm seeing submission, man.
Andrade is a former world champion. She's going to be tough to submit, I think.
Yeah, she will be, but I just think that her momentum is on the way down, while Mackenzie Dern's momentum is on the way up. I mean, it's like I was saying on Thursday, it's the perfect time for Dern to be fighting Andrade. There's two different momentums going, and that's where I think Dern has. She's on a positive momentum, man. And Jessica is on her way, sliding out.
Yeah, but you're also the biggest Mackenzie Dern super fan in the world.
Yeah, but I got to say it as it is, man. Look.
You never say it
Andrade
like it is.
all the way. Alice Shanks, Andrade all the way.
Sorry, guys, to disappoint you, man. But a submission's happening soon.
Angelo Contagones says, is AJ annoying you, Dave? Not too much yet.
Hey, Angelo, you better shut your mouth, man. I got your shirt here. I'm not giving it to you.
I got the right dosage going for me tonight, so I'm feeling all right.
I've got a fighting thing going on tonight. I got your shirt, Angelo, by the way. You heard me.
You want to have a good time doing mushrooms, you do them with Sandro. That was a good time.
Yeah, you told me about that time. It was crazy.
Many times.
Yeah.
Sandro, man. We had the best times.
Get him on the show, man.
Get him to do mushrooms on the show, too, with me. How about that?
How's your other buddy doing?
The
guy that got banned from the show.
How's your tolerance these days, Sandro? How you doing? Let's go.
Look at Mackenzie, man. Looking great. She's out of a relationship.
Take it easy, man. I think she's in a new one, man.
What?
And she's 20 years younger than you. So how about you You're her dad's age. We went over this on Thursday.
These guys.
You're crazy, man. You're literally...
Look at Andrade, man. Look at her jawline.
You're much
old
closer
enough
to
be
her
your
dad than you are from her.
Way closer in age. You're old enough to be her dad.
Super nice guy, man.
You're the same generation as her father. You're the same age as her father.
I want the Sona story to go back to to Megaton, and for him one day to come to Montreal for whatever reason and say like, "Yo, I need to talk to this AJ guy, man.
Yeah.
Why is he always talking about about the sauna and me?"
Nice guy, man.
Sandro can still hang. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Oof, look at that, Dave. Jesus.
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern does nice arm bars in the past. She couldn't finish Angela Hill, though, which made me wonder, you know?
Yeah, but she was striking more than trying to go for the grappling game. Look at that, man. It's been like...
No, she tried to take her
She
down
tried,
and
but
tried to finish her on the ground and, wasn't able to.
Well, you know what? I think she was like concentrating more on her striking game, and it showed. She wanted to beat her standing up. I think that's very smart because then everybody looks at you as a one-trick pony, and they don't look at everything. I think she showed everybody that she can. What's that?
Fred, how much? What is that? Don't tell me what it is. Just tell me the number.
It's just a 150.
Oh, okay. I did a 500. I did a 500 tonight. I'm going hard.
I mean, I got two other 150 here.
Well, you're trying to beat me here. I like it. And it's 11 o'clock too, Fred. You're going you're going to be up till.
Yeah, that's what I got to be careful, man. I remember pay-per-view where I thought I was super tired, and once I got to bed, I was just like,
yeah, you're still awake.
Super high.
What's going on? Yep. Mackenzie Dern making the walk.
There's Megaton.
Taking her socks off, taking her shoes off, taking her shirt off. Take it easy. She's just getting ready for the fight. Hugging her dad, hugging another guy, hugging a third man. Who gave her a kiss on the cheek? I think that's her boyfriend. He looks ginormous. AJ.
He's huge, man.
You better watch your mouth. I'm sure he's a black belt, too. Look how giant and scary that guy looks.
Yeah, he's big, man. Look at him. He's like Pereira.
Yeah. Cool. Shout out Doug Hepburn on the chat, member of the team. Join.ringsidereport.net if you haven't already. Join.ringsidereport.net or membership.ringsidereport.net. Either way. Thank you for supporting, guys. Angelo, Doug, Sandro.
Come on, Mackenzie. Don't disappoint me.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Costs you nothing, and it also helps. So thank you. Watching us live here on the Ringside Report Network, we do UFC pay-per-view watch-alongs. We do post-shows for all the big pro wrestling events. We do watch-alongs for all the weird boxing matches that happen, like Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou, or Jake Paul and some weird dude. Although the next Jake Paul fight is against a boxer, I really have no interest. We were not going to do a watch-along for that.
Why not,
if he's going to do MMA against Nate Diaz, okay. But if he's just going to box a man that I've never heard of...
Well, he's a pro boxer, yeah.
Yeah, but I've never heard of him, so it's not that exciting. Jake Paul versus, Kid Rock in a boxing match. I'll watch that. Jake Paul versus a boxer that I don't know, meh.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Right?
Yeah, a boxer that's not important, man. And if you look, he's 8-1 or whatever, but he fought a bunch of nobodies, man. So Jake Paul is fighting somebody that beat a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah. Who might beat him.
Which, look, if Jake Paul wants to be a legit boxer, I guess that's the progression you have to go with.
Exactly.
But if you want to entertain me and sell some pay-per-views, I don't think that's the right way to go.
Yeah, it's weird, the Jake Paul career. Sometimes he tries to do big name fights, and then sometimes he tries to be like, no, I'm a real boxer. Look, I'm fighting boxers. Like when he fought Tommy Fury and lost. I think he's trying to prove something with this fight, but I think he's going to prove that he could lose to a mediocre pro boxer and make no money, which is all right, way to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see why. Why not keep fighting ex-MMA guys who have names and selling pay-per-views and then winning fights? Why challenge
or
yourself? Like, what's the point, man? Nobody's gonna ever respect you as like you're not Floyd Mayweather, you're not Mike Tyson, you're Jake Paul. Like, you are what you are. Be happy with that. It's cool. It works. It's a good gimmick. Why mess with the gimmick?
Your opponent needs to have some type of name. Like, this is like, to me, it seems like a nobody. And, you want to see him fight, whether it's an MMA guy or fight some boxer that's the brother of somebody that's good or whatever.
Yeah. It's got to be somebody with a name. It can't just be some no-name boxer, and that's what he was doing. I thought he was going to fight KSI. They're not doing that. Here we go. Mackenzie Dern, Jessica Andrade in the cage, getting ready to fight each other. They're showing us props to watch on the screen. Dern by submission, plus 120. Andrade by KO, plus 500. I could see
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Like I told you, Dern has never been knocked out, so it makes sense.
It makes sense that she would be knocked out here.
No, I'm just saying the odds.
It's her time.
It's not her time, man. I'm telling you, the time is going to be someone's going to get submitted, and it won't be Dern.
All right. Well, we'll see. We're about to see because Bruce Buffer's doing the introductions.
He looks good with that jacket.
You say that every single pay-per-view. You like the style,
except
of
for
Bruce
one
Buffer.
jacket.
You like the fashion.
I do. I think his fashion is great, but he had this one jacket way back where I'm like, man, it doesn't work. There was only one time. The rest of the time, he has like top-notch like clothing.
Alice Shank says that's what I want to see: Jake Paul lose to an actual professional boxer.
Right. You want that exactly, man. You want to see him box a boxer and see how he gets through that. I mean, he did that with Tommy. Dave,
to
for
me,
sure.
Jake Paul isn't the draw. It's like whoever Jake Paul is fighting, that's usually the draw. So if the guy that Jake Paul is fighting is not a guy I know, I don't really care. I don't care to see Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, but you don't. But his following does, and that's
maybe.
the thing. Like the guy has a following of the hundreds of millions or whatever it is. That's the difference. That's the difference, dude.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what they want to see, and that's fine, and maybe they'll sell pay-per-views doing that, but
the bottom line is he's fighting a legit boxer.
I'm not a Jake Paul fan. I'm an MMA fan. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see MMA fighters do things, and they happen to be boxing Jake Paul a lot.
But that's why Jake Paul does what he does, right? From his first fight that he ever had, where he brought in more fans and more money than most MMA guys at the time. So the guy is doing something right for his fan base. Now he's trying to legitimize himself with fighting boxers or more legit boxers.
Here we
I think
go.
It's great. Here we go, man.
Mackenzie Dern, Jessica Andrade, round 1. 2 ranked fighters at strawweight. Andrade 5th, Dern 7th.
Yeah, Mackenzie throwing, kicking.
Andrade
hasn't thrown anything
some jabs.
yet.
Andrade has not thrown much of anything.
She's
so
doing
far.
as great as Sabatini.
Yeah. She is. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, Andrade.
There we go, man.
Taken down momentarily.
Whoa. Pulled away, man.
Back to her feet. Just kind of standing around looking for the jab. But yeah, Andrade kind of went for a takedown. Dern reversed it, and they got back to their feet. Not much ground action there. Dern throws a kick. Andrade catches it, chases her down, doesn't really land much. Nice leg kick there. That was heavy. You saw Mackenzie Dern react to that. That was a heavy calf kick from Andrade.
Yeah, didn't like it.
No.
She gave one back after, but
not as heavy. Look at the legs on Jessica Andrade. Like, she's short for the division because her legs are like really
her
big,
calves are like huge,
strong.
Well, if this fight is a striking fight, I think Andrade has the edge. Like, Mackenzie Dern, she needs to find a way to clinch, grapple.
Yeah, but right now she's doing pretty well in the striking and kicking game.
I know. It's a 10-7 Mackenzie Dern right now.
Yeah, come on, AJ. It's a pretty close fight right now, and I think Fred is right. I mean, Mackenzie Dern, like you said, is a jiu-jitsu champion, really good at jiu-jitsu, so you got to be on the ground for that.
Absolutely, but I mean, if you're watching the fight, who's throwing more strikes right now? You know, who's throwing more leg kicks? It's pretty obvious who.
Jessica Andrade.
I'm not sure.
It's not obvious. I don't know. Maybe in your mind, but it's like pretty close right now. Andrade just landed some leg
There
kicks.
you go.
That was a nice
Boom.
that was a nice combination there from Mackenzie Dern. Landed 3 or 4 punches and a bit of a knee.
There we go, man.
Didn't fully land with that knee, but she landed a good striking combination there. The best combination of the round from either fighter for sure.
Still 2 minutes to
That
go,
was
man.
something for Mackenzie Dern, AJ. I'll give you that. All right.
Listen to AJ. Look at that, man. Boom.
Comes in with a nice uppercut, follows in with a jab for Mackenzie Dern.
I mean, anything could change, right? Once you hit that button. But right now,
Are you preemptively?
Are you kinda surprised?
Are you preemptively making excuses, AJ?
no, not at all. Because right now, like Mackenzie is the better striker.
10-6.
It's 10-0. Oh, that was a nice inside
Boom,
calf
boom,
kick
boom,
by
boom,
Andrade.
boom.
But Dern fires back with heavy punches. But then what happened?
She kind of slipped.
Did
yeah.
she slip as she was throwing punches?
Yeah,
Because Dern kind of started throwing punches and landed and then fell down.
Yeah,
Did Andrade clip her with something on the other side of the camera angle? I'm not sure.
Didn't look like it, but impressive.
We got to
man.
see a replay of what went on there. That was a weird exchange because she seemed to fall down throwing punches.
Well, you got to be careful when you're going to chase someone throwing those punches, right?
Yeah, she chases real hard.
Yeah.
She puts everything behind it. Going for the takedown there, did not get it. Mackenzie Dern trying to clinch up and do
Yep.
one of those judo throws. That's not going to work with Jessica Andrade. Her base
And
is
also,
too
like
good.
she got lucky that Andrade didn't connect because like her hands were down, her face was really exposed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Oof, that was
She's having a good round as of yet.
Say it again.
Like Mackenzie's having a good round. I think she's probably winning it, but it's a tight round still.
Yeah. And I feel like those leg kicks are doing damage because the last one that Andrade hit, Mackenzie kind of, like, she's not moving that well on that leg. Her front leg is compromised, guys. Look at the bruise already.
Yeah, there's
She
a boost for
complete
sure.
the takedown.
There we go. We got that single going.
Mackenzie going for a single leg. But
Let's
even
see.
if she gets it, like, she's not going to have enough time to tap her here. She's not going to work to any kind of position.
No.
And she doesn't get the takedown, which is bad for Mackenzie Dern. And here comes Andrade.
is finishing. Oh, he's finishing good.
Ooh, Andrade coming in strong, landed a big punch, drops Mackenzie Dern at the end of the round, hammer fists, and Dern saved by the bell there. Ooh.
10-9 Andrade.
Yeah, I think Andrade won that round. She dropped her at the end of the round, AJ. What do you got to say to that? Jessica Andrade won that round.
You guys, man.
You guys, are you watching the fight? Mackenzie Dern tried to get the takedown. It didn't happen. And Jessica Andrade punished her for it. I didn't like the way Mackenzie Dern reacted when she didn't get that takedown. You know, like when she didn't get that single leg and like Andrade kind of pushed her off, Dern backed away and Andrade was like, "Her."
Yeah,
Like,
he gave
Andrade
her,
went
yeah.
in for the kill. She's like, got you now, you know?
No, I agree with you on that.
That
She
was
kinda-
crazy. There was a reaction in the
Yeah.
cage where like, oh, momentum just shifted in this fight. You couldn't take me down. Now I'm going to fuck you up. That was crazy. And
Yeah.
Andrade dropped her seconds later.
Yeah, I got to give it there. She kind of like invited her to like give her a beatdown.
She's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right? She didn't get the takedown. She's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's it. You know, like
Woo. Okay, here we go.
round 2, man.
With Bill Burr watching over Andrade's shoulder. I love seeing Bill Burr there.
And here we go.
Round 2.
Those leg kicks are going to be an issue if
Yeah.
they continue.
Oh, another one from Andrade.
Oh, you.
No, Mackenzie, when she comes in with those, with the combinations, her chin is up like this. She's like, you see
Yeah.
that?
She's pound,
I
but
know.
Come on, man.
she's leveling it through. But I mean, you're right. The chin is up.
Andrade won that first round. All the scores on Twitter are agreeing with Fred and I. Are you agreeing with it or no?
I'm agreeing
on, guys.
with like she had a better ending to that round for sure. But
How are you scoring the round? Please. Oh. Mackenzie throwing
Careful,
some shots
'cause,
now. They're looking more
I just
wild.
oh, nice left hook by
Good leg
I just
kick
watched
from
the
Jessica
episode of
Andrade.
I just watched the episode of The Sopranos where Christopher thinks that Tony slept with Adriana, and then he gets drunk and dangerous. This might be AJ, man. If we make too much fun, man, he might just get drunk and start getting beefing.
Yep.
I
If
try not to
Mackenzie,
drink, man.
if Mackenzie Dern loses this fight, watch out. AJ's going to lose his mind.
He's
Listen,
gonna go
as long
to
as
the
she
bathroom,
fights a good fight,
take
man,
a drink.
I don't care. But right now, she's doing pretty well on the stand-up game. You
Yeah,
know, the
she's
ground
doing
game, she
okay
needs
this
to
round.
be able to. Wow, man,
It's a tight round.
she's throwing them like the 1-2-3s, man, are connecting on Andrade.
That
You know,
was a
the
nice
leg
right
kicks
left and
again,
right
man.
from Dern, yeah.
Like, you got to give her credit on her stand-up game. It's improved a lot. I mean, right now, yeah, she's having a bit of trouble trying to get Andrade to the ground.
She exposes herself, though.
She does.
When she throws, the defense isn't really there. She's open to the counter.
And is that how she'll become a champion, by becoming a better striker than her opponent? Uh-oh.
What a leg kick there from Andrade. Oh,
Yeah.
big left hand drops Mackenzie Dern. Dern inviting her into the guard. Andrade is like, nope. But look at the way Dern is walking on that leg. Her
Yeah.
leg is busted.
Yeah, her
she
leg-
can't move.
Oh, and
Yeah.
look
And Andrade's
at
throwing a
Andrade
flurry of
moving.
punches.
Hook. Damn.
Freddie, you still with us?
He
Is
does-
Fred still with us?
Yeah, he's moving his head there. I see him going left to right.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know if he hears us.
It's bugging.
Yeah, we're having some tech issues there.
Let me.
I think we're back. We're back now, but I think we had like some sort of outage there for a minute. I think, or maybe we're still glitching out.
Not sure.
Damn.
God damn, man. What the fuck? is
Jesus,
going on
man.
here?
She got dropped pretty hard there. Madon.
Mackenzie Dern got dropped, finished in the second round. Jessica Andrade upsets Mackenzie Dern here at UFC 295.
Another underdog that comes out, man.
Crazy. And our goddamn internet died out just as it was happening. But we're back. I think we're back.
It looks like it.
Hmm.
Damn it, man. That sucks.
There you go, AJ.
I mean, my parlay died anyways, but still, I wanted to see
but now
Mackenzie pull it
Mackenzie
off.
Dern has lost.
That's a
And
tough
you said
one.
she'd never been knocked out.
She's never been knocked down, man.
And we
knocked
said-
out, and now she has.
And we said it was her time.
It's a first for everything, man. But I didn't think it was going to happen tonight.
It was her time. Mackenzie Dern gets knocked out. And yeah, sorry for people watching. Our feed did kind of glitch out. I don't know what happened.
It wasn't meant for me to see like Mackenzie go down.
But Jessica Andrade finishes Mackenzie Dern in the second round. Big win for Jessica Andrade, snapping a 3-fight losing streak. And yeah, this is. I didn't think she'd be able to finish her, but
She did.
she did. Second round TKO. I mean, those leg kicks, they did damage and they paid off.
Yep.
When Mackenzie Dern wasn't able to walk anymore, she had a lot of trouble dodging the punches, and she got finished and dropped.
Yeah, you can see it when she was doing that back step. Remember when she was like, Andrade was really getting into it, and Dern was backing up. You could see that her leg was straight. She was backing up with a straight leg. Like there was no bending, at the knee. You know that the leg is compromised at that point. But still, man, it sucks,
Andrade got aggressive and she capitalized, so props to her.
Well, but the leg kicks was a key factor there, man. She took away that lead leg from Mackenzie Dern.
Also,
Okay, here,
but
I'm
once
seeing
she
the
hurt
replay.
her, she just started attacking a lot. So, and she overwhelmed, I think, Mackenzie.
Ooh.
Oh, so
We're seeing a replay. Mackenzie was
like really
trying to go hard, and she got dropped, and she got dropped again.
She paid the price there.
And then the referee just stopped it. Jessica Andrade putting a beat down on Mackenzie Dern. And you said, yeah, she'd never been knocked out, but
today she did.
Like my
At
boy
Madison Square.
Sandro said, it's her time, AJ. And I said, yeah, it's about time. Is that what you're saying? It's about time? And it was about time that she got knocked out. Mackenzie Dern loses here at UFC 295.
That'll shut AJ up. Yeah, it did shut me up. But, man, look, regardless, man, Mackenzie was, like, doing pretty well on the striking game. Obviously, it didn't pay off at the end.
How was she doing well in the striking game? She got dropped.
She got
dropped in the first round, and she got dropped like 4 times in the second round, and then she got finished. How is that doing well in the striking game?
Well, look, it was a lot better than what she did in the beginning of her career in the UFC, man. Her striking game has gotten a lot better. She was able to exchange, man. She was able to get some really nice combinations. The leg kick from Andrade really, like, made the difference. But look,
like, her striking game is better. But like I said during the fight, is that how she becomes champion one day?
No, absolutely
not.
not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I look. So. Look,
win by knockout plus 500. Like, that made a lot of sense.
There's Tucker
Carlson and Donald Trump Jr. and an equally greasy guy standing between them. I don't know who that extra greasy guy is between them, but he's probably awful. Carlos Correa, Minnesota Twins shortstop, is there.
Hey, why you gotta be so
mean
to somebody
Dave?
you don't know?
You don't think Donald Trump Jr. is a greasy individual? You don't find him greasy?
You're talking about a guy that you don't even know his name.
Yeah.
You said, and a guy.
I mean, he looked. What? So what?
Hey, man, it's just like with Mackenzie Dern, man. I had my opinion. It didn't work out.
He seemed to be buddies with Donald Trump Jr. and Tucker Carlson. I'm going to make an assumption.
He might be feeding the homeless during his spare time. You don't know, man.
Freddie's got a point there.
You think everybody that feeds the homeless is a saint? Some of those people are pieces of shit.
What?
Some people that feed the homeless are garbage individuals. It's true. Just because you feed the homeless, just because you do one good thing doesn't mean you're overall good. You could be a bad person.
Wait, hold on a sec. Let me just get back to Jay.
And just because you kick a homeless person for no reason doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Well, it depends who the homeless guy is.
Maybe,
but listen,
maybe he said something
or
rude
make
to
them
you.
do push-ups.
Well, yeah, but the Khabib. Khabib did that.
He got him into shape, man. Khabib did him a favor.
He's just motivating
Who's the Nurmagomedov in Bellator?
Yeah, he tested positive for something, right?
He's what? He's Khabib's cousin? What is he?
Something, yeah. Umar.
Anyways, he got busted for...
he got pinched.
Yeah.
Wow.
Illegal substance.
Listen, man, I'm just going to get back to Jay's comment there. He was right. The thing with Mackenzie is that she was leaving her chin up, and we were saying that earlier. Well, Dave said it, and I agreed with him. That was the thing. She was coming in with nice combinations, but she's coming in very robotic, man. Like, it caught her. You're right, Jay.
Yeah.
But you keep saying her striking is much better.
Her striking is much better. She's getting in there, but the thing is that, yeah, I mean, she's exposing her chin when she's coming forward.
Yeah, and that's how she lost the fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So she lost the fight because she couldn't get a takedown, and she lost the stand-up battle.
But the leg kicks is what
I think the fight
started
was lost.
The beginning of the end, right? The leg kicks were enough to take away that lead leg from Dern.
The fight was lost from the leg kicks and then that defended single leg. When she defended that single leg takedown, Mackenzie Dern was like, uh-oh, and then boom, 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 she got dropped.
Like
and then in the second round, she couldn't come back. Bellator lightweight champion Usman Nurmagomedov suspended 6 months in California and fined $50,000 for testing positive for a prohibited substance, according to ESPN. He is the cousin of Khabib. Prohibited substance. Apparently, he was supposed to get a therapeutic use exemption, but he never got it cleared or whatever. I'm not sure what exactly he tested positive for. It's not been released, as far as I know.
Bare testosterone, man.
I think
that's the Toronto card. True. Strickland, Duplessis, Raquel Pennington, and
Bueno Silva.
Myra Bueno Silva. Neil Magny versus Mike Malott. Jan Blachowicz versus Alexander Rakic.
Oof, that'll be
good one.
Dominic Reyes versus Carlos Ulberg. Chris Curtis versus Marc-André Barriault. And Charles Jourdain versus Sean Woodson.
Nice card, man.
Chris Curtis versus Barriault is a cool fight.
Nice.
Neil Magny, Mike Malott is a good one. I like that Mike Malott. It's a big fight for him. In Canada, that's cool.
Yeah, Mike is good, man.
Big fight for Barrio, too, against Chris Curtis. It's a tough fight.
And then you got Charles, man.
Charles
sure, against
Woodson.
Exciting.
Yeah, Charles. Jan Blachowicz, Alexander Rakic is a cool fight, too. It's a good fight at light heavyweight. It's a big one. Those are two of the better light heavyweights. Like, the winner of that might get a shot.
But the guy you want to see, man, is Sean Strickland, man. He's there.
Sean Strickland and Dricus Duplessis.
He's a little bit of hot water this week, with his comments. But they were pretty funny, actually.
About Valentina Shevchenko?
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to have squashed their beef on the internet. They were going back and forth on Twitter.
Yeah, it's been going pretty hard. So if you want to check it out, go on. Is it on Twitter or Insta?
I saw stuff.
I think it's on Insta.
I saw stuff on Twitter.
Okay. We can't really say it, but go check it out.
I mean, Strickland.
Make your opinion.
Strickland says a lot of wild things.
He's wild. Man.
Some things I laugh at. Some things I go, "What the fuck is going on with this guy?"
There's some things where you're like, he's absolutely right, man. But that one, I mean, I don't know how to wait. I'm not gonna say anything, but
I don't know.
It's funny.
I don't know if Sean Strickland's ever made a complete statement that I've agreed with 100%. I think that there are parts of it where I go, yeah, okay, I can see that, but the rest of it, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever made a full coherent statement where I go, yeah, I agree with everything you said, Sean Strickland. We'll see.
Oh, man, sweet loving, man. Sorry, dude. Me too, man. My parlay was out prior, but yeah, I went with Mackenzie Dern.
Sweet loving?
Sweet loving, man. Sweet loving Will.
Oh, there goes my parlay thanks to this fight. Yeah, well, Mackenzie Dern.
McLovin, man.
Did lose.
Yeah, that's the end of the parlay.
Oh, wow.
And another underdog win.
Oh, my God. Fred, I'm getting text from Alan.
What's he saying?
I can't read it. I can't read it because it's nonsensical.
What?
He says Pavlovich about to show the UK. Why Mary Poppins didn't defeat Hitler? What does that even mean?
I like this, Alan, man.
Aspinall going to the mortuary. Adios.
Listen, man, I went with Aspinall for the win on this, but that's pretty funny. Is he French or English, Alan?
Alan?
He's Romanian.
He's what? Romanian, right?
Romanian. Oh, yeah, man.
He's one of the top 250 most dangerous guys in all of Quebec.
500.
Yeah,
be
man.
careful.
No, man. Listen.
Don't mess with Alan.
Don't mess with Romanians, man. Got some great boxers out of Romania, man.
Alan is a good man.
I got the best advice from a Romanian once. They said a kick in the ass is a step forward. They're right.
It's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Romanian, man.
Here we go. It is Sergey Pavlovich. It's Sergey Pavlovich time, right? He's fighting the other guy, Aspinall.
The other guy? It's let me remind you who it is.
The other guy. Tommy A. Tom Aspinall, Sergey Pavlovich. We are finally here, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight.
It's co-main event time.
Man, it went by pretty fast, man.
UFC interim heavyweight championship.
Damn, we're already there, eh?
The winner of this fight will not fight the heavyweight champion ever. How about that? The winner of this fight will definitely not fight John Jones, who will be the heavyweight champion, who's the current heavyweight champion, who will beat Stipe Miocic probably at Madison Square Garden in November of 2024 after he heals up from his injury, and then he will retire, as will Stipe, and at which point somebody will be heavyweight champion, either Sergey Pavlovich or Tom Aspinall or Jailton Almeida or someone else that I'm not thinking about.
Brock Lesnar coming back. Listen, I'm going to tell you something.
Maybe Brock Lesnar.
Maybe
Roman Reigns will be champion. Maybe Hulk Hogan. It could be anybody.
Could be anybody at this point.
Anybody.
But listen, Sweet Lovin' said, who did we pick? For my picks on the last two was Aspinall, and I went with Pereira. I don't know what Dave went with.
I've got Sergei Pavlovich, and I've got Yuri Prochazka. I'm going Eastern Europe all
And
day,
Freddie?
baby. Let's go. I got Pavlovich by knockout, too.
Freddie,
What?
the last two.
What?
Well, it's my parlay, man. It's Pavlovich and Pereira.
There you go.
The Team Dave parlay is Pavlovich and Prochazka. Here comes Tom Aspinall walking in, getting ready, walking out with the English flag from Salford, England.
Salford.
Salford in the house. What are you doing this? Salford, what's this?
Hey, man, I told you, man. Most of UK agrees with me on quite a few things.
Nothing.
It's okay, man.
You say that because we never talk to English people. Like, there's nobody. It's never been confirmed.
To the Queen.
You just say.
All right, she's gone. I mean,
she's
to the
dead.
King.
It's the King.
Ah, screw him.
You don't even get that right. Come on. My parlay is Pavlovich and Prochazka.
I'll show you how much, so for years, I thought, well, the anthem of the UK was God Bless the Queen.
God
Then all
Save
of
the
a
Queen.
sudden, God Save the Queen, yeah. And then all of a sudden, I'm listening, I think, to soccer or whatever, and they're singing God Bless the King. And I couldn't understand until I went oh, yeah, he's dead. So they changed the anthem. She's dead. So they changed the anthem.
It's not the same.
I'm the same. I know.
It's not the same, man.
I mean, it's.
He wanted
Well,
to be. Listen, to a guy who wanted to be a tampon, it's kind
God
of hard
Save
to,
the Queen was much better
pledge
than God
allegiance.
Save the King.
I think you're just not used to it.
It's kind of like I said. It's hard, man. Every time I see him, I think of he wanted to be a tampon.
I did like the idea of the Queen of England way more than the Prince Charles. Like, I don't even think of him as King Chucky or whatever he
She
is.
was feisty, man.
He's still Prince Charles, who happens to be King of England. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think of him as the King of England. He is, though, right? Technically.
Well, he is the
But
king, man. Yeah, for sure.
He's Prince Charles. He'll be a forever Prince Charles. That guy's not like the king. It's weird.
He's the king, man. Of Arthur's table.
The king
Listen,
of England, which, like, whatever that means. Who cares? I'm the king of Canada, proclaiming myself.
well, there is some sect in Canada that's claiming themselves. You know, so
But that's I'm not.
she's the queen of Canada. Or
I'm
something
not
like
saying I'm tax exempt or anything. I'm just.
Well, you could try
it's
it.
It's a joke. I'm doing it as like a funny joke.
Find a piece of land somewhere and
I'm
just
not
claim
serious. It's not serious. We have Sergey walking out. I wonder what music he's coming out to. Like, what's the cool song he's got? What cool Russian music
it.
is
I'm
playing?
pretty sure it's Russian. Let's hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Heavy D.
I can't even tell. That's not Heavy D. Do you even know who Heavy D is? He doesn't.
I bet we put like 3 different fat rappers, and he can't
They're all heavy, man.
point to Heavy D.
Yeah. AJ has no idea who Heavy D is.
Well, I just saw like something from Snoop. He said, "Rest in peace, Guru, man."
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Talk to Snoop, man.
Guru.
I thought you would know that, man.
Hasn't Guru...
How come I'm up to date with all this shit?
But hasn't Guru been dead for like a while?
I have no idea,
I
man.
think so.
Yeah.
He
Like,
just posted it.
when did Guru die?
I think he said 50 something.
2010? He died in 2000. I'm like Guru. He is dead, but that was like a long time ago, right? Like,
I don't know, man. I just saw that come up. I'm like, Dave must know this.
yeah, he died in 2010. How did he die? He was 48. Was he shot? No,
Probably shot.
cardiac arrest.
What?
Wow, 48. That's awful. That's really bad. I mean, sometimes gunshot, it's like, well, the guy shot at one guy, and then he shot him back, so sometimes it happens. But cardiac arrest at 48 is just sad. Rest in peace, Guru. We're going to say it, too. 2010. I don't know why AJ's bringing that one up. Here comes Sergey. Big Sergey.
He's got the big country.
Sergey
abs.
by KO.
Yeah, Sergey by KO. That's what I'm going with, too. Sergey by KO, plus 110. Aspinall by KO, plus 170.
You did the sign of the cross, walked in, man, but you're underestimating Tom Aspinall, man.
I think you're underestimating the punching power of Sergey Pavlovich.
I'm not denying it, man. I know his punching power.
Aspinall's good. He moves well.
Very good on the ground, man.
Yeah, he's a very good fighter.
You know, fight IQ, man. He's like so well-rounded, man.
But sometimes heavyweight fights is about who hits harder and who can take the hard punch. And I feel like Sergey is that guy.
Yeah. Like Derek Lewis, man.
84-inch reach.
But the heavyweight game is changing,
compared
man.
to 78-inch reach for Aspinall. I mean, that's a big advantage.
It is.
That's big.
It is. It's that 6-inch reach, man. But the thing is that he has to get in to connect. I think Tom Aspinall is going to be able to, to work that game and beat him. I was thinking this is going to go to a decision win.
Lior goes Pavlovich will smash. Alice Shanks got the same as me. Sweet Lovin' Will got Aspinall and Yuri. Coming up here on the co-main event, Sergey Pavlovich, Tom Aspinall, UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship.
This is exciting, man.
They always say John Jones has the biggest reach. Like for years, they would say he had a bigger reach than most heavyweights, and John Jones is just 84.5. So Sergey has some long arms.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't think John Jones is going to fight the winner of this ever.
You don't think so?
No. I think the winner of this probably fights Cyril
Pavlovich
Gane.
than Stipe.
Say it again? What?
I'd rather see him fight Pavlovich than Stipe.
Because you think it's a tougher matchup?
Stipe's been inactive for a long time, man. I don't know, man. Who's the flavor right now? It's Pavlovich or Aspinall. That's the guy I want him to fight.
I'd rather he fight Francis Ngannou. You know?
That would be nice.
That's not going to happen.
No. But that would be the fight.
You never know, man. You never know in the future.
That would be
not going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. But I don't know. I just don't see John Jones fighting either Sergey or Aspinall. I think the interim heavyweight champion, whoever he may be after this fight, is going to wind up fighting Jailton Almeida or Cyril Gane, defending that title. John Jones, at some point next year, will fight Stipe, beat Stipe, retire as champion, and then the interim champion will just become the actual champion.
Nice respect.
What is this? They're hugging each other, holding each other at the instructions.
Listen, man, that's the way, man.
It seemed like more than respect. It seemed like deep, genuine love for each other. They couldn't keep their hands off of each other in an embrace.
A lot of respect, man. I like
start
that.
to this fight.
No, I kind of like it, man.
No, it makes me worried. It makes me worried that they don't want to hurt each other.
And here we go.
They'll separate that now, man. Here we go.
Oh, that was a nice leg kick there from Aspinall. Early.
Yeah.
That moved Sergey.
Yeah, that moved him, man. That was a heavy kick.
Aspinall is gigantic, isn't he? He's quite big.
Listen, he's 6'5", man. He's heavier in weight than Sergey. But it's that reach, that 6-inch reach. But that's why I was saying,
Aspinall keeping at kicking range,
exactly,
trying to stay out of that boxing range of Pavlovich, where he's the most dangerous. It's smart. Oh, Sergey cracked him with a left hand. Aspinall felt that one. Oh my goodness, but he's still in it. He's all right.
He's got a big head, man.
But that was when they
there.
clashed. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Pavlovich smash. This is crazy. Ooh, Sergey throw in, but hitting air. Just miss Aspinall with a big right hand. Aspinall fires and connects.
No.
Sergey's down!
There you go, man. I told you, man. Don't underestimate Aspinall, man.
Knocks out Sergey Pavlovich. He dropped him.
Jesus, what a heavy
Dropped
hit,
him
man.
and stopped him. Tom Aspinall.
That was
beat
record
Sergey
time, man.
Pavlovich.
Jesus,
What?
man. Dropped him, man.
Whoa.
Listen, man. Now you know that Tom Aspinall is the real deal, man. Coming off that like operation, Bisping is like super happy.
Bisping's losing it.
And you know what? He was able to take a crack. He was able to take a crack from Sergey, man. That was right on the button, man. And you know what? Tom still stayed there, man. It didn't take him down. He has a big melon, and he's got fast hands, man.
Coleman's there.
There's Coleman, man. I'm happy. He's doing well. Coleman is up. Good job by Tom Aspinall, man.
We got to see the replay on this. What exactly connected here? It was a few shots.
Boom.
Overhand right.
Boom.
Over the temple.
Twice.
And then another one. But it was that first overhand right that wobbled him. Watch, we're seeing in slow motion now. Boom. Overhand right. Right to the temple.
That was the second one, Dave.
Okay, that was the second one. He hit him with two in the same spot.
Yeah. Here is the first one. The first one just like crumbles him. Boom. Look at his body.
Big right hand to the temple, and then he hit him again and dropped him, and he was done.
Mayday.
A hammer fist, 2, 3, 4 hammer fists, but it's because it happened so quickly. Murgliata had to dive in to save him. Wow.
Look at Cormier, man. Cormier was like,
all our
that's what it comes down
parlays
to,
are
man.
Dead.
Huh?
Everybody's parlay's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told you to go with Tom Aspinall. You didn't believe me, man. I said this guy.
I was gonna say, like, I'm more nervous with Aspinall than I am with Yuri. Like, I feel pretty confident Alex is gonna win, but this one fight here, I was kind of nervous. But
you know what?
Great
I
win.
didn't think it was gonna end this fast. I really did not think. I thought it was gonna be like,
they both hit hard, man.
They both hit hard.
Doesn't take much.
Like heavy, but it was the leg kicks from like Aspinall that was like really rocking like Sergey right off the bat. You saw that it kind of. It buckled him, but
it was the punches to his head that really did the damage.
Oh no, absolutely. But you know what? He did take a shot from Sergey, and he didn't get dropped. So
I'm gonna
look at
go
the
get
size of
some
Aspinall.
food.
He's
That's
dangerous, man. These are the new heavyweights, man.
That's heavyweight MMA for you. That's what happens.
Yep.
Woo. Those guys were in a firefight.
How fast was that? I didn't see the time.
And Aspinall won real quick. Fred's taking a pause. Fred's going on timeout.
Fred's going for
I think he's doing
a Kool-Aid break, man.
I don't know. I think he said he's taking a timeout. Aspinall, new heavyweight champion, interim heavyweight champion. Big win.
Jesus,
Patrick
man.
C. Hamilton has been a member for 35 months. Thank you, Patrick. He says, I thought it was a sure bet.
I told you, Pat. Remember what I said on Thursday?
Yeah.
I said, don't overlook Tom, man. This guy is the real deal.
Tom Aspinall.
I knew he was going to be champion one day, man, and here it is.
New UFC interim heavyweight champion.
I knew it, man. England has a new champion, man.
I got two now, right? I got Leon and Aspinall. That's big for England.
Big time, man.
Massive victory.
And especially coming in the heavyweight division, man, this stands out. This is crazy.
That was an impressive win from Tom Aspinall. Put a very tough guy away here. And Aspinall now getting interviewed by Joe Rogan in the cage at Madison Square Garden.
The time of the big, heavy punchers, man, those days are gone, man. We saw that with Derek Lewis. Obviously, we saw that with Sergey. You need more than that, You need more than that because these guys.
That's kind of strange to say after a man just won with big, heavy punches. Like, what do you mean? It worked. It worked for Aspinall.
It did.
It's not all he has, but
he has like
that's what he used to win the fight.
He's a very well-rounded fighter, man. He's just he's a different type of heavyweight. Now the thing is that can John Jones go up like against a guy like this at that size?
Don't doubt John Jones.
I don't doubt him, but I'd like to see him. Mind you, he did very well against a very well-rounded fighter like Cyril Gane, but Cyril Gane does not have the grappling game or the wrestling game like Tom Aspinall.
We just saw a replay of the knockout, and Donald Trump's face was like right behind it.
What did he do?
As the knockout's happening, his face doesn't even change. He's just like nothing. It's like he's not even like he doesn't. He's like, yeah, whatever, no big deal.
Maybe I gotta hire Tom Aspinall.
Maybe he's not thinking about what's going on in front of him. Maybe he's just trying to stay awake. I don't know, but that was crazy. What a win for Tom Aspinall. Yeah. Another first-round knockout here.
Aspinall being English, man, he probably has a lot of fans. So who knows? Maybe he has a lot he has a big enough name to fight John Jones one day. I hope John Jones fights him, man.
What was
I'd
that,
rather
the
see
first-
John Jones fight him than Stipe.
What was that comment? The first ever English-born UFC champion?
Yes. That's true. Because Leon Edwards was born in Jamaica, and Michael
What about
That's what I was
Bisping
going to say. What about Bisping?
was born in Cyprus.
What?
Yes.
Well, I just learned something now, man.
Yeah.
So the very first English-born champion right now, which
Tom
I'm surprised.
Aspinall, technically, yeah.
Wow.
But, I mean, England, Leon Edwards and Michael Bisping are English.
Look who's there, man.
Stipe Miocic is there. Not fighting tonight, but he's there.
Oh, look who's there. The
Logan
champion.
Paul is there. Logan Paul is there with the
Why
WWE
is he
US
shutting out?
Championship. And on his cell phone, it said, shout out Dominic Mysterio.
That's funny, man. That's
Dirty
funny.
Dom getting a shout out. Not Mommy, though. No shout out for Mommy. Oh, man.
that's
See,
cool,
that's
man.
huge. See, that's huge. Right before they showed Donald Trump, they showed Logan Paul with the WWE US title. He's holding it, and on his cell phone it says, shout out to Dominic Mysterio. And people in the WWE are like, why are you giving Logan Paul the belt? He's a part-timer. He shouldn't have a belt. It's like, that's why, because he's there. He's promoting the WWE, and he's giving them a huge platform. That was great. Good for Logan Paul. Good for the WWE. Good for Dominic Mysterio getting a shout-out on that pay-per-view.
Sure, man.
Dirty Dom, baby. Hook me up.
There you go, man.
Wow. Tom Aspinall busted my parlay, busted Fred's parlay. AJ's parlay was busted in the first fight of the night. So
Told you to go with Tom, or you would have been riding still.
it does not happen very much that all three of our parlays get busted.
Yeah, this is the first time in like months now.
Yeah, we've been winning and winning and winning, and tonight we're losing. What the hell?
Madison Square Garden, man. You just don't know what's going to happen.
I don't like losing, though. Yeah? I'm used to victory. It feels weird.
I was confident with Tom, man.
Maybe Yuri will change things for me. Or maybe he will also get knocked out.
Look, this is an exciting fight. Anything can happen here. But the thing is that he's coming off a long layoff, shoulder surgery. We don't know, man. But he looks in top shape. He's a warrior, But Pereira is like, that's a different game, man. Like, when it comes to the striking game, the kicking game, he's lethal, man. Like, if Yuri can't handle Pereira's kicks, forget it. Did you see the
I think Yuri can handle anything.
Man.
I think Yuri is just. I don't think you could stop Yuri.
No, you can't. But like I said, like the surgery, that injury, obviously, like the layoff, man. We'll see, man. But the thing is that Pereira.
He is human,
Yeah, he's human. You're right.
Yuri is human? I don't believe you.
Did you see the leg kicks by Pereira on Daniel Cormier? Did you see that? So Daniel Cormier invited Pereira to give him a couple of calf kicks, and you saw that, Freddie?
Yeah.
That was crazy, man. And he was saying that he only threw in a 30%, power into that kick, and Cormier was like, "Fuck, I couldn't walk the next day." And that's a guy who fought in the heavyweight, man. One of my favorites of all time. It just goes to show you Pereira's kicks, man. There's something behind it,
He kicks hard.
yeah.
He's a hell of a fighter. I just think here he will lose. But I also thought Sergey would win the last one, so
You never know.
win some, you lose some. What are you gonna do? And Pereira is not only your pick, but also Fred's pick, right? So I'm by myself here on this Yuri Prochazka island, which is all right with me.
But I think most of the people watching are going on your side with Yuri.
Who's got Yuri? Who's got Pereira? Let me know in the chat on YouTube, on Rumble. Where are the Rumblers at? Are you ready to rumble? Are you rumbling? We're live. It's UFC 295. We got the main event coming up next.
Poor Lior, man. He goes, Pavlovich will smash, and then he goes, whoops. Shit happens, man.
It happens.
Sweet Lovin' is going with Yuri, man. He's on your side.
There you go. Just a recap, if you're just joining UFC 295, let me give you a rundown of who won and who lost tonight. Jamal Emmers in the opening fight on the prelims beat Denis Bazuchka by knockout, TKO in the first round. A lot of knockouts tonight, especially on this pay-per-view. All knockouts so far. Joshua Van got a decision win over Kevin Borjas in the second fight of the night at flyweight. John Castaneda got a decision win over Kang Hyung Ko. Jared Gordon with a TKO victory over Mark Madsen. Gordon with a nice post-fight speech talking about doing heroin under the building that they were fighting in and now fighting in there. And yeah, he's from New York, and he used to do heroin at Grand Central Station, and now he's fighting in the UFC and doing well. So nice moment there for Jared Gordon. So congratulations going out to him with the win over the Olympian Mark Madsen. Nazim Sadikov and Vyacheslav Borshav fought to a majority draw, a close fight there. Mateusz Rebecki got the win with the quickness there. First round submission over Roosevelt Roberts. Really nice armbar from Rebecki. Lupi Godinez wins a split decision over Tabitha Ricci. Steve Ursag beat Alessandro Costa by decision. And on the pay-per-view, Diego Lopez knocking out Pat Sabatini in the first round in 1:30. Benoit Saint-Denis with a beautiful head kick knockout of Matt Fravola in 1:31 of the first round. Jessica Andrade only needed 8 minutes and 15 seconds, knocking out Mackenzie Dern at 3:15 in the second round with some heavy punches. And Tom Aspinall just became the UFC interim heavyweight champion, knocking out Sergey Pavlovich in 1 minute and 9 seconds of the first round. So a lot of stoppages here tonight, guys. A lot of stoppages, a lot of knockouts. Nothing has gone past the second round on pay-per-view.
Crazy.
And
man.
it's 11:47, and we're seeing promo packages for the main event, which is really great because this pay-per-view started at 10. So we're looking at possibly 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours for a pay-per-view.
Fantastic, man.
I mean, I'm used to the 3-hour pay-per-view, which, I mean, I understand you're paying for the pay-per-view. You want a lot of content, but, you know, you're getting good content, and I don't need to be watching this pay-per-view for 3 hours. I'm good with 2 hours. I'm good. I watch the prelims. I've been watching UFC fights since, like, 7 o'clock at night, you know?
Yeah,
and I've been
it's
here.
been exciting, man.
I've been here all night. I don't have to be here till 1. I'm good to be here till midnight. But yeah, it's moving along pretty quickly, right? Like it's really moving.
That's what I said earlier. I'm like, man, we're already here.
It's pretty great. I like that we are here in the main event before midnight. I mean, they haven't walked out yet. We're still seeing promo packages. Who knows? But
yeah,
I'm hopeful. Fred loves
the Abu Dhabi pay-per-view, if I remember correctly, lasted like 2 hours and 13 minutes. So we're heading towards something like that, which is great, man. I support that.
Why do they have to be 3 hours? It's 5 fights. Why do they have to do 3 hours? Do 2.5. What are we waiting for? Why fuck around? You know?
Exactly.
Patrick C. Hamilton dropping the super chat. Thank you, Patrick. Celebrating my membership anniversary of great entertainment from Ringside Report. Well, thank you. 35 months. How many years is that?
It's a long time, man. We appreciate it.
Let me see. 24 months. That's 2 years. So if I add...
36 is 3?
36 would be 3.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're a month away from 3 straight years, Patrick. Thank you. That's pretty cool.
We got to get something out to Pat.
Shout out Patrick C. Hamilton. Shout out Doug Hepburn.
Oh, here comes Pereira doing his like Amazonian walk-in dance step.
With the bow and arrow thing.
Here comes the bow and arrow
thing.
Is he going to shoot it? Is he going to do it? Oh.
But Yuri's not in the cage yet. He's shooting a bow and arrow at nobody.
Scary,
right?
Man. He should have walked out with the headdress, man.
But he wears paint on his face, too. He can't fight with that on.
But just the headdress, like the feathers, man. I miss the days of them walking in with their gis and all that kind of stuff like George used to do.
Alice Shank says Yuri is a demon, not human. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't think Yuri is human. I think he might be part human, but not 100% human. Okay?
And you know what? Dana White said that the scariest fighter that he's ever encountered, like somebody that creeped him out, was Pereira. He said Pereira, man, has the eyes and the looks of like some crazy serial killer. So he might not be human either, in some sense.
I like it. Two guys that aren't human about to fight in the cage. Or we suspect that they may not be fully human. Who is that strange child in the sunglasses and the suit?
That?
Who is that guy? There's a guy in the crowd. He looks evil. He's like young.
What is that
He's
guy?
wearing a suit. He's got sunglasses
You
on
see that guy?
Indoors.
What is that?
Who is that guy?
He looks like the Unabomber, man, of the
He
days
does
back.
he looks suspicious as hell. Somebody get that guy. That guy's suspicious.
Somebody put security around that kid, man.
Yeah. Who is that kid?
Yeah, like if I'm like next to him, I'd be keeping my eye on him, man. It's like the first move this kid does, he's going down. That was creepy, man.
Yeah, what's with that guy?
That was a mix between the Unabomber, fucking Edward Scissorhands, and like the Undertaker put into one.
That kid was creepy.
You know what? I looked at it briefly. I'm like,
I missed
something's
him.
weird over there.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He's probably
missed
like
it.
a very famous actor or something, that we're just on.
Well, if he is, man, he's creepy as shit.
I'm not sure who Timothy Chalamet is, but I think that's probably him.
Who's saying that?
I don't know. I've heard the name, and I think I've seen him maybe, but I'm not sure who he is. Who's Timothy Chalamet? I think it was that guy.
If it's that guy, man, put security around him, like I said.
Chalamet. Yeah, this guy. Look at this guy. Wasn't it? It could have been this guy.
Nah,
No?
it doesn't look like him, man.
He's an actor. Yeah, they all look the same.
I don't know, dude. That guy over there had like this.
This guy wearing sunglasses? You telling me that's not Timothy Chalamet?
Could be. But who is he?
I don't know.
Some porn star? Who is he?
He's an actor. He's in movies.
What kind of movies? I've never seen him in.
He's gonna play Willy Wonka, I think.
What? Better than Johnny Depp? I don't think so.
I'm not sure who he is, but I've definitely heard his name.
And actually, what's his name? What was his name? Gene.
Simmons.
Not Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons is still in hiding, man. Apparently,
Hackman.
like he's disappeared. He's
That's
being held
Hackman.
prisoner, man. I don't know.
That's
what that...
Richard Simmons, motherfucker.
It was one of the Simmons,
Yo,
man.
Gene Simmons is the guy from Kiss.
Yeah, Kiss.
He's not in hiding.
No, well, sometimes he was, man, with those lawsuits coming. What the hell's that guy's name, man? Gene Wilder.
Hackman.
That's it. Gene Wilder, man,
Gene
was the original.
Hackman. Fucking Gene Hackman.
It was Gene Wilder, man, the best of all, like
Who's that?
the Willy Wonka. You don't know Gene Wilder, man? Blazing Saddles? One of the best movies
know,
ever, man.
yeah.
Talk about
He
politically
used to
incorrect.
play in
Amazing,
movies with
man.
Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
Richard Pryor, man. See no evil, hear no evil, man.
I don't know. How about Gene Hackman though? Pretty good.
Gene, man, yeah, he was pretty good. But Gene Wilder,
Unforgiven.
Fucking Gene Hackman, baby. Shout out to Doug Hepburn dropping a super chat. Says Patrick C. the OG. Definitely.
he is, man. That's an
Definitely.
OG big time.
Doug says, is it possible that WWE turns into promos building up to a real fight in UFC? I mean, maybe. I could see that, but it's highly unlikely. I don't think they're going to turn pro wrestling and then do fights in UFC for real. It would just be bad for the wrestlers.
There's that kid again. There he is.
Oh, there's a creepy guy. Who is that
Which
guy?
one,
Why is he
man?
wearing sunglasses inside at the Madison Square Garden? It's dark in the arena.
Not even sure who you're talking about.
You gotta look, Freddie. Look
I
straight.
just saw Action Bronson, too. Oh, there's Action Bronson. See the guy in the hoodie with the backwards hat there?
No.
With the beard?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I see him.
That's Action Bronson. He's one of the best rappers.
That guy that's drinking right now?
Yeah. That's Action Bronson. I love that guy. Bam Bam Baklava.
I thought that was the guy from, like, Here Comes the Boom.
Yo. I saw Action Bronson perform, like, maybe a year ago or something. It was amazing.
I wasn't sure who he was.
So good.
Thought it was some movie guy. Charles Bronson.
I fucking love Action Bronson. All right, Yuri Prochazka is in the ring. Let's go. It's fight time. Main event. Not that fight. Give me the main event. There we go. Yuri and Alex Pereira. Poitin.
Scary, man.
Yuri is
Woo.
is the champion, even though he's not technically. He is. We know he is. Yuri is the champion. He got hurt, had to vacate the belt. Jamal Hill fought Glover Teixeira. Well, actually, that's not exactly what happened. Yuri Prochazka was the champion, vacated the belt. Then Magomed Ankalaev fought Jan Blachowicz for the vacant title. They fought to a draw. Dana White said, fuck that. Fuck those guys. Glover Teixeira and Jamal Hill are going to fight, and one of those guys will be champion now. And then Jamal Hill won that fight. And then Jamal Hill got hurt, so he had to vacate the title. So now Yuri, who was the champion, is fighting for the vacant title against Alex Pereira, who was the middleweight champion, and then he got knocked out, and then he went up to 205, and he fought Jan Blachowicz, and he beat him by decision, and now is fighting for the light heavyweight title against Yuri Prochazka, who we've already established as possibly not fully human.
Well, both of them, actually.
Both of them may not be fully human. Although I think Yuri is... I'm more convinced that Pereira is a human being, and I'm less convinced that Yuri is. I'm not sure Yuri's actually human.
Oof.
Johnny North says Bronson not a good wrestler. Yeah, he was not a good pro wrestler.
That guy was a wrestler?
One match. I mean, he wasn't really a wrestler.
Is it all rappers that become like wrestlers? Bad Bunny and
I wish.
and company?
That'd be great. Bad Bunny's a good wrestler. Bad Bunny is a hell of a wrestler.
Not better than Johnny North.
I'll agree with that. I'll give him that.
I mean, he was impressive when I saw him wrestling. I'm like, yeah, he looks good, but Johnny would smash him.
Yeah. It is Pereira getting introduced. Bruce Buffer.
Look at Bruce. Look at that.
About to introduce him. Doing the introducing.
From his toes all the way up.
I'm ready for this fight. I am by myself on this Yuri Prochazka island.
No, Sweet Lovin's with you.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you guys, Fred and AJ are going with Pereira. If Yuri loses, I'm going to be real sad.
More than me with Mackenzie Dern?
The show's going to be over.
I'm going to be
by myself with my thoughts. It's so sad.
Listen, man, he's fighting Pereira. And
when I'm here doing a show, I'm good. When I'm by myself with my thoughts, bro.
It's not a good day, man.
Oh, man. That's why I do things.
You gotta keep busy, man.
Yeah, you don't want to be by yourself with your thoughts. Terrible. Gotta stay active,
It's true, man.
That's why you do jiu-jitsu, You're fighting people.
And you're not thinking about anything else.
You're not thinking about anything but fighting.
That's why, man. That's why I do it.
I gotta defend my neck and arms.
You don't think about anything. You
Sometimes
don't think about money,
legs.
relationships, like school, anything, man. It's all gone.
That's good.
It's really a zen moment.
Look how zen this guy is. Fighting out of Czech Republic, Yuri Prochazka. He's just been standing there, just like
pure samurai stance.
Just like the whole time, just like standing there. Just like not moving. Just fucking.
Yeah, but Pereira too on the other side. Did you see his eye? He didn't blink once, man. I was looking at him. He did not blink.
Pereira's stone face.
Yuri's doing this.
Oh, he's doing. Oh. What the hell happened, Dave? You knocked out.
I just disconnected you. I got too excited. You're good.
I'm back.
Man, Yuri was doing this whole fucking thing. This whole samurai dance. What is this guy doing? I love it.
All right, man. Pereira has that stone face.
Yeah, Pereira's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about that ninja shit, dude.
He's scary, man. Did you see that, Fred? He did not blink.
Oh, this is good. Main event, light heavyweight title, Bill Burr right over.
I'll tell you what,
Yuri's
man.
Head.
And
like
here
you
we
say,
go.
Yuri might not be human, but after seeing the pictures of Nate Diaz and his family this week, man, I think, man, like everything's possible.
Yeah, everybody's human. Did you see that picture of Nate Diaz?
That was a great picture,
looking all wholesome with his wife and three kids. I was like, when did this happen? When did Nate Diaz become like Mr. Rogers? Like, what's going on? Crazy.
They look good, actually, man.
Yeah, it looked
nice
like
family
a
picture.
lovely family photo, but Nate seemed like his head was photoshopped into it. Like, what's he doing there? That was nuts. That's definitely what I look like in my family photos, too. People are like, yo, what's...
Keep your eyes open, man.
Yo, why is Dave in that wholesome family picture? It's like, oh, he's the dad? What the hell? Who's that guy with the nice wife and the 2 kids? Oh, that was a big uppercut from Yuri.
But it didn't do like Pereira didn't even flinch, man.
I mean, he kind of stopped moving for a second. Oh, big leg kick from Pereira drops Yuri.
That was scary, man. Cormier knows. There's another one.
Again with the calf kick, and that was a good calf kick, Pereira.
Jesus.
And look at Yuri's leg already, a little bruised. But the thing is, I'm not sure Yuri actually feels pain.
Well,
that's the thing.
He dropped, dude. He
dropped.
Had to feel pain.
You could knock him down, but did it hurt? You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't know.
I'm just taking a wild guess, man.
I think you can kill him, but he wouldn't feel it. He'd be like, man.
Listen, that's what I said. His kicks are lethal, man.
That was a really good leg kick.
Oh my God. Yuri tried to go for the single, man.
Yuri kind of went for a single leg. Pereira again nailed him with that leg kick. Yeah, Yuri's in trouble, I think, with that kick, and he's looking for takedowns and stuff. He doesn't like this.
No, he's having a hard time walking, man.
Oh, he's kind of switching stances, but he's not.
Jesus.
It's not working.
Pereira just has to keep throwing those.
That was a nice straight left there from Yuri. Little jab got through. But, yeah, his leg needs to either recover or he needs to find a way.
Did you see how he threw that high leg kick? It was almost like telegraphed. It was like it was hurting him lifting his leg.
Oh, there's Yuri going hard for a single leg.
He's trying to.
Pushing into the fence. Pereira trying to counter with that guillotine.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
That's pretty tight, man.
Pereira looking to just kind of hold with that guillotine. I don't know. I think Yuri's all right here. Looking for the single leg, slams him down. Yuri does get down. Pereira holding on to that guillotine attempt, but I mean, still in half guard. You could close it out from there, but it's going to be really tough.
Listen, man, Yuri had to take him down because those leg kicks were hurting.
And there his head is out, and Yuri Prochazka is now on top in the half guard of Alex Pereira. Much better spot for him. Yeah, those leg kicks were rough.
They were. Look, he doesn't want to stand. That's for sure. Yuri doesn't want to stand. He wants to keep it here, man, and hopefully be able to end it with like a minute and 30 seconds left. But Pereira is doing pretty good defensively, man. Just holding him.
Yep, Yuri in the guard, possibly half guard. I can't quite tell. Does he have him?
He's got him in.
No, it's a half guard. Yeah, Yuri in top half.
Oh.
But Pereira's doing a good job of kind of tying up his arms and defending and framing and not getting into too much trouble and not really taking any punishment here as time is winding down on the round. That's the thing. You could tell Pereira did a lot of damage. Yuri has got a takedown and he's had control, but when it comes to score in this round, you know, because I'm not sure. Big elbows here from Yuri. I don't know if we'll get to it, but if it does get to it, Yuri's going to have to do more of that, more damage if he wants to steal the round. Because right now I feel like Pereira, because of the damage on the leg, because he dropped him, has maybe scored more points in this round, but now Yuri throwing some elbows from the top position.
Oh, boy, doesn't want him to stand here.
Pereira trying to wall walk, get back to his feet, and he does.
Oh, man. They got Pereira upset, man. They're back up on their feet.
They separate.
Throw those kicks, Pereira. Jesus.
Pereira threw a kick, and it didn't seem to have much behind it. Yuri throwing an uppercut. Yuri doesn't go away. And that's the end of the round.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yuri does not go away. And I feel like Pereira may fade. I feel like Yuri has a cardio advantage, but definitely we saw in that first round, Pereira has the advantage standing up. He's a much better technical striker, and he can hurt Yuri with those calf kicks, and Yuri's calf is definitely compromised, and I think the question is how compromised at this point. interesting round.
Look, he had him like on his back. He should have been able to throw.
Yuri had his moments.
Yeah, he had his
Yuri
moments.
had his moments. He had a takedown.
But it wasn't.
He landed
it
a
wasn't
few
enough.
elbows. Did Yuri do enough to win the round? Did Pereira win that round with the leg kicks? It's close. Like, they both had moments in that round. I would give the edge to Pereira, though. I feel like Pereira won the round still, even with the takedown. And
that's what I'm saying. When Yuri had the opportunity.
Fred, what do you think?
Could go either way, man. This is a round where, like, if I'm gonna judge it, I'll probably give it to Pereira, but it could go either way.
But that's what I'm saying is
I know, but I just want you to give an answer. I mean, if the judges are watching it, and they could say it could go either way, too.
And that's
but
the way
they
I
have to pick.
Because I don't want to go to the AJ route where,
And
he
here we
clearly
go.
won 3 rounds. This is a round where
I'm not saying he
there's a
clearly won, but
controversial
the thing is that Yuri should have been able to do more when he was in that position. Because
I'm just saying, if there's a tight decision at the end of this fight, man, this is one of these rounds where you got to go, it could have been either way.
We're seeing a lot of scores on Twitter, 10-9 Yuri. A lot of the Twitter scores being popped up on the screen now, given the first round to Yuri Prochazka, but it was close. The leg kicks were really big. They dropped Yuri. Yuri did get a takedown and landed a few elbows from the top, but not a ton of damage done from the top position. I'd give the first round a slight edge to Pereira, but, scores are mixed. It's going to be close. We'll see if it gets there. I don't think it gets there. This is quite a fight. Oh, nice jumping push kick there from Yuri. Throwing those little axe kicks just above the knee. See, Yuri stays active. Like, Yuri is constantly moving, constantly throwing things at Pereira.
But he's got to be careful with, like, always bringing that chin forward, like, kind of like taunting him kind of thing,
Ooh, Pereira caught him leaning, hit him with a kick that hit him to the body, but could have, like, it was inches from hitting
but that's what I'm saying.
in the face.
You see what I'm saying, what he's doing?
The kind of leans and the feints, and Pereira's timing that.
Yeah.
And, Yuri is kind of doing a lot of motion, and Pereira's kind of, you could see him calculating.
And just waiting.
And that might work, but Yuri's also throwing big, heavy strikes and awkward strikes, like that big right hand that did land. And now he's kind of pushing Pereira against the fence. Oh, that was a nice big overhand right from Yuri. Ooh, they both landed there.
That was some solid, like, back
But
to
Yuri
back.
connected with a big, heavy strike, and he's going forward. He's not stopping. He's not giving him any room to breathe. There's no recuperation time.
That was pretty exciting.
Yuri landed some good shots there. Pereira fired back with one, but I think Yuri's definitely winning this exchange. You could see Pereira's cut on his nose, and he seems a little wobbly on his feet. But he's still in this fight, and he's still very dangerous.
Yeah.
And I think he's a little mad now. Like, he seems like he's going forward a little bit more, right?
Yeah, he's got
like
this little inch.
Yeah,
like,
he's
steps,
not. He's not playing the counter game as much, right? He's not kind of relaxed with Yuri. Now he's kind of going forward and pressing Yuri, because he realizes, like, if he continues to get pressed here by Yuri, it could go very badly.
Yeah. But Yuri keeps switching stances, man, because he doesn't want to get...
Oh, that was a nice left hook from Pereira. Clean. Whew. That was nice. And now Yuri pushing Pereira up against the fence. Maybe trying to get another takedown here.
He would need it, man. Look at the leg. Look at that leg. The left leg of Yuri.
Yeah. Oh, Yuri trying to kind of twist and throw him. It didn't quite work, and they separate off the fence. Yeah, Yuri's leg is definitely bruised up, but he seems to be moving all right on it, right?
Yeah.
He's throwing the kicks. I mean, he's done very well in this round, Yuri Prochazka.
Yeah, this is a Yuri
that was a big
round
right
for
hand.
Sure.
Yeah, right?
Oh!
And there Pereira drops Yuri with a short left. Yuri
it's
tries
over.
to survive.
Oh, it's over.
Is that it?
It's over.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's over. Pereira stops
Wow.
Yuri. Whoa.
He was fucked.
That was a weird stoppage there. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
he
elbows
was
did
gone.
drop him at some
Yeah.
point. He came back to himself, but he dropped.
Yeah, he dropped, man.
I think he
Wow,
dropped. He
that
came
was
back.
vicious, man.
Damn.
Man. It's those kicks, man. I told you, man, those lethal kicks were going to make the difference. But, man, he ate that punch, and wow, that was fast, man. That was a quick ending. This is a quick UFC, man.
Damn. So he dropped Yuri. Yuri tried to
Wow.
go for a takedown immediately to try and recover. Pereira threw a bunch of elbows
this.
as the takedown was being attempted, and Pereira kind of fell on top of Yuri, threw a
Boom.
couple punches, and the ref jumped in and stopped it. So he drops Yuri here. Yuri goes for the takedown. Pereira landing a bunch of
looks okay.
elbows.
Oh, he's done. He's
but
done.
then he falls back, and that's when the referee
Yeah, and
stops it.
His arms go limp
Yeah.
also as he falls back.
Yeah.
So that's a
It
good
was just
stop
very
for the
quick, and
ref.
just the way Yuri fell, it almost looked like he was pushed and mounted,
Oh.
and then it immediately stopped, but it wasn't. It was he fell back because he was getting hit. It wasn't a push. It was
Let's see those arms.
the elbows here, boom, and then
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he goes limp off the elbows in the side of the head. But it's just that he gets mounted and then he rolls up so quickly to his
Yeah.
feet. He didn't seem out at all, but he was definitely dazed and
Yeah.
getting beat up,
Yeah,
and he wasn't defending. That was a good stoppage.
Yeah.
No, that was good.
Yuri didn't try to argue that point. He didn't know where he was. He was just standing up, not knowing where he was.
Yeah.
You know.
No, the referee stopped him from taking more damage.
Yeah,
No, that was a decent stoppage. That's fine. Alex Pereira wins second round knockout in a round that he was losing. Like, he was not looking good until boom, that left hand, perfect precision, drops Yuri, and Yuri could not recover. Pereira did really well too in giving him no space,
Pereira.
and just
Elbows,
when
man,
Yuri
were
went in for
nasty.
the takedown, he just was like, bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna hammer you as many times in the head as I can to get you off of me and finish you off. Like, he smelled blood, and he went for the kill.
And Pereira was going to continue with those elbows, man. That was crazy. Yeah, the ref did a good thing. Look at him. Look at his eyes right here. So Yuri is like on his knees. No arguing from him,
Second
man.
time Pereira's a champion, man. Two different
Jesus, man.
divisions. This guy is having quite a UFC career in a short time.
Yeah, 2-division champion.
Two
That's
division.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, when do you ever see that? A guy at 36 years
He's
old
only had like
losing
7 or
a
8
title fight,
UFC
going
fights.
up. Say it again?
He's only had like 7 or 8 UFC fights, I think,
Yep.
which is incredible.
Crazy.
There's his kids, man. Yeah. Yuri's not denying that, man.
Oh, there you go. Yuri Prochazka. Alex Pereira finishes in a second-round knockout win for Alex Pereira, the new UFC light heavyweight champion.
Wow.
My parlay goes down in flames. All my picks lost. All my bets lost. It's a terrible night for me. Just awful. Just awful. Terrible.
It happens.
There is Pereira, the winner. Very excited, as you'd expect.
Poatan.
Now speaking to Joe Rogan with a translator. I will do a live play-by-play of this interview. Alex Pereira, you won this fight. This is so amazing. It's so cool. Well, how do you feel? Well, I think that. Well, Joe Hogan, the thing is, we won and we are happy.
Very good, man.
Take us through the fight. Look at the replay. Look at your work. I know it's a replay. Yeah. It was a good punch.
It was
Alex Pereira, ladies and gentlemen.
Bravo, Dave.
Fucking
Bravo.
hell. I mean, I don't know.
Let's see if it. There you go. crazy, man. What a night, man.
Do you think it was a bad stoppage?
Not at all.
No, I think Joe Rogan's asking him if he thought it was a bad stoppage. I think some people are upset with the stoppage, but if you kind of look at it and see the replay, it makes sense. In the moment, it felt kind of like, oh, what happened there? But when you see it slowed down, it's like, yeah, he was taking those shots and then he fell over. He's done.
Yeah, you got to stop it because those elbows were like raining down. Like Fred said, his arm went limp and you can see it. He's holding on because it's just the body mechanics of like being knocked out. He's holding on. He came back up, but when he was on his knees, he had no idea where he was. So that means that if the ref didn't stop that, it would have been a lot worse for the guy.
Yuri was fighting well, man. If he wins one fight against a big name, he'll be back in the title picture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, he was fighting well, but again, you see how he got clipped? He was putting in that chin.
He's a little wild.
Yeah,
That's
he's wild.
What I said
he
on
was
Thursday,
kind of like,
he's a little wild. And
like kind of these
Pereira
S
likes
kind of
counterattack
movements.
also. Pereira likes guys that come in and he's able to counterattack. So I think that style actually helped Pereira to capitalize and do damage.
Not too much damage on him, man. Pereira looks pretty clean.
Yeah. He did have a little cut on his nose before, but they wiped off the blood and he's fine. Looks
perfectly like he didn't fight.
Didn't take him that long.
Nope. That's the thing with Pereira, man. He's calculated, man. He waits for his shots. He waits for those kicks. He's not going to be wild. That's the thing with Yuri. Yuri's a wild fighter. He got in. It was working for a bit, man. But the thing is that, again, I didn't like that kind of like S movement with like walking with the chin. It was just a weird style, and it did clip him. That's what got him in the end.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happened to Anderson Silva, man.
Pereira,
like when he was playing that game as well.
Pereira was just a cleaner, more technical striker in this fight. You know, he landed the strikes that he needed to.
Look, and he did like,
and he looked very, very sharp. And there's Jamal Hill, who's probably next for Pereira. There's that weird kid behind Jamal Hill.
It's not that guy, man.
Who is that guy? No, I don't think that's Timothy Chalamet. I don't know who he is.
Is it Mark Zuckerberg, man?
No. Who is that weird kid? He's near Gordon Ryan, but he doesn't seem to be with Gordon Ryan.
He's a ginger too, man. Look at him.
Who is the strange kid in the sunglasses and suit behind Jamal Hill?
Why you care so much?
Well, because it's strange. Who is he? He's like in the mix. There's like UFC fighter, Gordon Ryan, and then this kid. Who's this kid?
But
it's weird. He doesn't fit in the crew of like all the killers. Is he some new UFC fighter I'm unaware of? I mean, is he Chase Hooper's little brother? What's going on?
You're right, man. And you gotta call out a ginger out there. But he's standing right next to Gordon Ryan.
Yeah, well, he's like 2 seats away from Gordon Ryan. He's standing right behind Jamal Hill. He's a strange man in a suit and sunglasses. Why is he wearing shades? Who is he? He looks like he snuck in, and he's doing this for like his TikTok or something. You know, he's like, I snuck into UFC. All I had to do was wear a suit and these shades.
Everybody wants to know. National Enquirer.
Oh, now they're interviewing Yuri Prochazka after getting knocked out in the cage. That's nice.
Can you do like...
Yuri, what happened? You got knocked out. It totally sucks. I don't do a Yuri impression. I don't know.
I don't know. See,
I don't know what happened. I lose fight. I'm sorry, Joe Rogan. That's my Yuri Prochazka impression.
You see, Yuri said it was a right call, man. I was out.
I thought it was an early stoppage, Yuri. You're going to come back. You should go fight him right now. Yuri. Have you ever done DMT?
Look, Yuri admitted it. He was out, man. Shit happens, like he says.
That's how yeah.
Look, man, at least he's honest, man. He doesn't look too bad like himself, too. He's got that cut on his temple, but man, oh man. Props to him.
Shout out Doug Hepburn says, Dave, you're great with impressions. Give us a taker. I think he means The Undertaker. Yuri
sounds more like
Prochazka
Triple H.
knocked out and I took his soul.
That sounds more like Triple H.
Yeah, it's more Triple H. Yuri Prochazka. You know? Everything he says, he's like, you will rest in peace. There's like always the after everything he says.
Like a cat purring, man.
Yeah, it's weird. Rest in peace. There was always that afterwards. I never knew why. All right, guys, the fight's over. The fights are all over. Yuri won. No, wait. Yuri lost. Alex Pereira won. Pereira wins by knockout in the second round. All the fights ended by knockout real quick. Second round knockout for Pereira. First round knockout for Aspinall over Pavlovich. Andrade knocked out Mackenzie Dern in the second round. BSD knocked out the Steamroller in the first round. And Diego Lopez knocked out Sabatini in the first round.
And a lot of people on our chat are saying that it was the right call, man.
Yeah.
You know, what an early night of UFC, man.
Yeah, I like it.
The beer stand's not doing well.
Shout out to Patrick C. Hamilton. You're the Super Chat leader of the night. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for sticking with us for the past 3 years. Shout out to all the members that I saw checking in. Patrick, Leor, Doug, Sandro, everybody else. All the members. Angelo. Shout out to all the members checking in over at join.ringsidereport.net and membership.ringsidereport.net. And shout out to Golden Tulip checking us out on Rumble.
Golden Tulip.
I see
like
you
that.
over there, Golden Tulip.
A golden tulip.
There you go. And we are here for every UFC pay-per-view on the Ringside Report Network. Subscribe to the channel, like the video.
Impressive,
and do all of that. What's impressive?
They're the second highest money event for pay-per-views, man.
No,
just behind.
That's not for pay-per-views.
What was it for?
That's for Madison Square Garden for attendance.
Oh, for attendance.
That means that they charged more money than they ever have for tickets, and they sold those tickets. Like, if you do the same building 10 times, and the 10th time you do the building, you're breaking the all-time record, that just means you're just charging more money for your tickets. All these, wrestling companies and MMA companies that brag about all-time attendance, we broke the gate. We made more money tonight on tickets than anybody ever has or we ever have in this building. It's that's because you sold out last time, you sold out this time. What's the difference here? You're just charging more. Everybody's charging more. Everybody's making more money for the arena gates, but who gives a shit? I mean,
yeah, I saw it kind of quickly, but it was 12.4 million.
The UFC and the WWE and a lot of other companies push that like it's some sort of great accomplishment, but I always see it as, so you sold out last time, and now you've made more money because you sold out this time? Well, what happened then? You're just charging more money for tickets. I'm not congratulating you for charging more money for your tickets and giving Ticketmaster a huge cut of the fees and bullshit. No. What? Ridiculous. Fucking, we broke the all-time gate money. Well, fuck you. Who cares? Charge less for your tickets. Maybe you won't next time, motherfucker. You know? It's we sold out. We made more. And guess what? The next time they go to Madison Square Garden, they'll make even more money because they'll charge even more for tickets because they know they can.
It's true.
Great. Go to the website, ringsidereport.net. We got a brand new website up right now. It looks beautiful. ringsidereport.net. Go check out the website. Shout out to everybody. Sandro, it's good to kind of talk to you. I don't think you have Twitter anymore, so that was the only way I had to communicate with you. Could you communicate with me in a way where I could talk to you and you could talk back directly to me and we could have a conversation? You know what I'm saying?
How about texting, man? Can you just do texting?
I don't have a number for him. He lives in Vermont.
What?
I don't know, Sandro. I don't know where you are. I don't know how to contact you. The only way I do is through this show, which is odd because there are other people watching. So please contact me somehow. I think you deactivated your Twitter or something, man. What's the deal?
Or you got banned like Freddie, man.
Send me a thing. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on all the things. Send me a thing somewhere so I could talk to you and see. I was just talking about you the other day. I was saying I'd like to have an aquarium. I was telling Allison the other day, I'd like to have an aquarium, but not like Sandro level fish. A few fish. Not like what Sandro had. And I was like, did you ever see what Sandro had? And she was like, no. I was like, it was impressive. It was like an aquarium in a basement. He had fish, a lot of fish.
That's pretty cool, man.
Sandro knew a lot about fish. He probably still does know a lot about fish, but he had like a crazy amount of cool ass fish.
Must have been a huge tank then.
No, it was many huge tanks.
What?
Like it wasn't like one tank, dude. It was like a whole room of tanks. Like
Jesus.
when I say it was like an aquarium, like not, an aquarium tank, like it was like going to the aquarium. Going to Sandro's house was like going to the aquarium because you never knew what fancy sea creatures you might encounter.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, my buddy Sandro, when we were growing up, had a ton of fish, and they were crazy. So shout out to Sandro. Contact me somehow. I love you big time, my friend. And everybody else, I also love you. Not in the same way because I didn't grow up with you, but I love you for different reasons altogether. And the love is strong, and the love is real.
It's nice, man. Touching.
You, on the other hand? All right.
Don't let me hang, man.
Oh. Okay, we'll see you all again Thursday night, 8 p.m. for Ringside Report MMA. We're here for all the UFC pay-per-views and all the WWE shows.
Don't forget Freddie, man.
And AEW shows. Full Gear is AEW's next big pay-per-view. AEW Full Gear coming up on Saturday. Saturday night. So we'll be on after Full Gear coming up next Saturday. And then the following Saturday is Survivor Series. So we'll be on after Survivor Series as well. And then the following Saturday, I'll actually get one Saturday off. Maybe two. And then we're back on the 16th for UFC 296. So there we go. It's the Ringside Report Network here for all your pro wrestling and MMA needs. We will talk to you again Thursday night, 8 p.m. for Ringside Report MMA when we will preview UFC Vegas Allen versus Craig. See ya.